last session, you guys had a number of meetings. You met with Mauricio Valenti, started or sorted out the fine details of the plan you have to carry out an attack on where you expect will be a battered and tired NHI force after an engagement that you guys have caught wind of between them and Black Sun. You went to meet the Crimson Hides, and you met Sultan, a fixer that works for the Hides, to solve a small snag that he had with Lev for a job that the Hides were doing for Lev, and ultimately decided to take on the job yourselves. Instead of the Hides charging Lev extras to run security on a shipment that they're moving for him, you guys would run security and Lev would pay you directly, for which you guys were paid ahead of time, but now have to actually do the job. You spent some time in the new prefab that's been placed on top of Lev's garage, where you all have proper rooms now. And finally, after some conversations and spending half the day training and prepping some stuff, Wyatt asked you all to go to the Vandal. As you arrived, you realized that the Vandal was different from what you remembered. From the bustling, even on the what you would describe as slow times of the day, the Vandal was always bustling and always had at least like a couple dozen patrons, but now it's all but empty. A hollow shell of the bar was just the staff, and perhaps now that you are in it and looking around, you see like maybe a half dozen patrons and drinking in some of the corner booths. As you approach Ladana, she kind of like pours you some drinks and puts forth her plight. She had asked Wyatt to bring Yok, specifically one of the people she knew worked as a data crafter. Ladana explained that she was reaching out to Yok because there's a problem with Keg. And as you guys see Keg, Ladana asks if Keg would like to pour you some drinks and tell you a story. And a crestfallen mech shakes his head and explains that he does not deserve to be able to tell stories. So with that, we're going to come back. You guys are all sitting or gather around the bar of the Vandal. Solana's kind of like just looks at you and like her ears peek, like just pull down a little bit and back, and she goes like, if you know how to handle machines, he's bumming everyone out. And Keg just kind of goes to like sadly wiping the exact same like 12-inch section of bar over and over again.
What the fuck happened to him?
He was alright until the boss is out of town for about 2 weeks. Left Monday. Keg was supposed to be done compiling the new personality matrix, however that works. And then this happened. I would prefer to fix him before Derek comes back. And let's say if I had to put a cap on someone or teach someone a lesson, I know plenty of people who can do that. Working with a VI, options are a bit less plentiful, and I thought of you.
Right.
Has this ever happened to him before? For any past personality compiles?
She shakes her head. No, but Keg has never been this complex before. He was a standard mech. And sure, there was personality simulation, but that was simply a... Listen, I don't know quite how it works. All I know is that he was much simpler.
I just noticed someone sad tender on there.
Did someone who was also sad talk to him?
Slavana kind of shakes her head and goes like, it's possible? She kind of tilts her head and looks at Yok for a second and goes like, is that possible? I don't... Keg talks to a lot of people. They seem to have hit just as he was done compiling whatever that means.
Yok looks at Dury. God?
Do you wanna make a datacraft check?
Would this be datacraft? Yeah.
This would be datacraft, yeah.
Did you say Jacques looks at Dure?
Yeah.
GM.
He looks at the screen.
Would this concern... Does the VI count as an information system?
Yes.
I got 3.
3. Yok, I will say, no need to whisper this because it's not like it's like knowledge that is like super that would be super secret or anything. You don't think that should be possible? VIs are virtual, so while they may have the capacity to feign empathy, they don't actually have empathy. So Keg talking to someone who is upset would not really make Keg upset, you know?
No, but there are like empathy like data mods for mechs, aren't there?
Yeah, they do exist, but in all those scenarios, unless there's like a setting that has been triggered in some way, or so on a 3, what you could surmise on a 3, you kind of like come up with 3 possibilities that you can think of at the top of your head, and this is with limited knowledge of how VIs work, right? Because VIs are a little bit more complex than what the tech that you're usually used to. You know, even Hell is a drone, so it's even simpler than a mech. Possibility A is someone managed to introduce some malicious code onto Keg's newly formed personality matrix that is doing this. Which could be something like a VI mod, like an empathy mod for a VI.
Exactly. Yeah.
Second possibility is someone accidentally triggered a setting. So somewhere in this VI disk, a setting for this sort of depressor mode existed, and perhaps through an accidental combination of words or a command, or he bonked his head, that switch got flipped.
Right.
Or possibility C is this is something that is stemming from Keg's internal programming. You know, there is something, because basically what Keg has spent time doing is he had all this data, like mountains, years and years of data from when he was a mech and even from when he was a drone, because Keg is a drone that became a mech that has now become a VI.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something in that data that would trigger this sort of behavior, and as Keg was compiling, when he got to that point, that affected the formation of his personality matrix, his VI matrix.
Yeah, because this only happened once his building routine had completed.
Yeah, once he was done compiling that information.
Does anybody work on Keg to do this, or is it just kind of something he does?
Sladana goes, we are in uncharted territory in that regard, but someone did install the VI disk, someone Durek paid, but it was a blank disk. Durek was very specific that he wanted this to be Keg. So,
Right.
So someone did come and install the disk, but it was blank, and at that point, it simply ran. I'm good at reading people, not machines. But what I do know is, Keg just ran a lot of simulations, including speaking with customers, and retrieved information from his drone and mech memory to create his personality.
Okay.
And he just finished creating the personality, and the personality sucks.
So, do you guys end up talking with a lot of depressed people?
Mostly.
It's a bar.
Yeah.
Depends on the kind of bar. This is not a sad bar, so to speak.
I know what she's talking about, yeah.
Yes. She looks at York and nods. She's kind of like reaches out, puts a hand on your shoulder, and goes like, "I figured as much."
Yoke, by the way, is climbing over the counter.
Climbing over the counter.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it goes.
What
She kind of steps back, goes like, "Okay."
I want to take a closer look at him, if you don't mind.
She kind of goes like, "Oh, of course, it's why I called you. Just don't break him more. This is not really sanctioned by Derek, you know. Keg is, you could say he's our friend, so we are worried."
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I just was going to comment. I imagine if Derek comes back and Keg's still in a down mood, that might put him in a down mood.
As you start making your way towards Keg, Sladana goes like, and as I said, if he had gotten aggressive or boisterous or started acting very drunk, I'd say maybe it came from customer interaction. This. As you approach Keg, turns its head towards you, York, and goes like, "Oh, hello. I am Keg. If you wish service, I can attempt it, but I am terrible.
Oh,
So that can help you instead."
His head's not on upside down, is it?
No, it seems to be the right side up.
Okay,
Yeah,
just making sure.
his eye patch is on the right side, so.
Yeah.
Is Keg, do I have your permission to just connect my rig to you and just run a diagnostic?
He looks at Sladana, and Sladana just kind of like goes, nods. These people can help, Keg. And Keg goes like, "They can attempt, but there's no helping. This is who I am, is what I am meant to be. But of course, you may connect."
Yeah. Yoko would just kind of, oh, okay, and connect his rig.
Give me another datacraft check, York. This is going to take 10 minutes. If you want to take your time, it'll be an hour. You see a handful more people are walking, and Sladana seems to, Keg seems to not be tending to customers right now. It is entirely Sladana just handling stuff, because when people talk to Keg, they get bummed and they leave.
Okay.
So there is a few customers, by the end of the 15 minutes you've been here so far, maybe there's now 10 people as opposed to 6. But it's slow trickle as word of Keg might be going around.
I will take my time.
All right. What would everyone want to do here for an hour?
But
For an hour?
before I sit down for an hour, I'll kind of sit a little bit further away from everybody. I'm looking at Keg and ask Remy her thoughts about this. Why would he sound like or act like this now?
Let me make a check for Remy real quick. Ada sits on the other side of the because I forget you guys brought Ada.
We finally brought her somewhere.
Yep. Ada kind of goes like, "Okay, well, I've been to the Vandal before. I've never been to the Vandal like this, so I guess it's new."
Yeah.
You can actually really see all the gum on the walls and stuff.
Yeah, I have never seen the floor of this place. I kind of want to come over again. All right. Let me check something for Remy real quick, Wyatt.
Remy, just in your head, like, he looks delicious.
Yeah, Remy is like, maybe if I eat him,
No,
I'll know what's wrong with him.
we don't want Remy said.
As the saying goes, you are what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
As you're doing that, Wyatt, you ask Remy as you look at Keg. Remy kind of like appears next to you and just takes a seat on the next stool over, which like the next empty stool over. Obviously not really sitting, but she's kind of like floating there as if she's sitting. And just kind of like strokes her chin a little bit and just narrows her eyes and goes like, I don't know, boss, but if you were to ask me, unless they've noticed someone interfering, and interfering with a VI once the personality matrix is fully formed, it's extremely difficult. I'd say this comes from within our mechanical friend.
Okay, well, how would he... That doesn't make any sense. Why would he have these depressing thoughts if he's an AI or VI?
She kind of tilts her head and goes like, my ESR protocol is something unique. Most VIs can't dynamically change their personality matrix. It could have been that whatever triggered this was among the last things that were integrated into the personality matrix. It's the only thing I can really think of, boss.
Okay, thanks for nothing.
She tilts her head and goes like, humor? Right?
All that.
She just kind of floats there for a second, pretending to stick her finger into your drink. Nora and Val, are you guys doing anything? Talking to anyone? Asking Keg. Keg is kind of like just slumped down, just leaning forward on the bar, looking at you guys, while Yog is behind him, just kind of like plugging in stuff.
I think Val, knowing that she probably will not be able to help at all for this, she's actually just going to ask about Dirk instead. She'll sit at the bar and ask Solana, and she'll say, so, you had mentioned Dirk's going to be out of town for a few weeks, what's he up to?
Give me a diplomacy check, Val. 2. Solana kind of like smiles and goes, sweetie, society business. I hope you don't mind if I'm not fully forthcoming. It's not that I don't trust you guys. I have asked for your help. But I guess even the information I have is slightly limited.
No, that's understandable. I wouldn't expect you to divulge any particulars. I guess the reason why I ask is maybe if he's close enough, maybe in location, he could just have a call with Keg, and maybe that would cheer him up.
She shakes her head and goes like, I've asked Keg if he'd want us to send Doric a message. He is able to do it, but he's adamant that he cannot contact Doric under any circumstances. I don't know what that means or why he'd be like that. Unfortunately, Doric is not in range that he'd be able to reply right away. That's at least one jump to where he's at.
I see.
Or well, where he will be soon. I don't think he would have arrived yet.
Have you guys actually asked Keg what's wrong?
Solana kind of like tilts her head and goes like, I have. He won't talk to me. Now, if you think you can get it out of him, perhaps you're free to talk to him while your friend is tinkering around back there?
Sure. Might as well. I'd rather do that than stare at the wall, so.
You want to slide over next to Wyatt?
Yeah. Or where Keg is. I don't know if that's where Wyatt is.
Yeah, like basically, the bar has like kind of like this angular U shape or like a square, and Solana's in the front and Keg is on the right side. Wyatt is there with Yok right now, whereas you and Val were with Sladana on the front. You're both free to, if you'd like, move over to the side where Keg is. Join
All right.
Nora sits down. Wyatt, you see for a second as Nora clips into Remy, and you see the top of the little ears crackling over Nora's head, and Remy just like flies out from behind her. Remy goes like, "I was sitting there."
Yeah, she's rude like that.
What?
Nothing.
You're so fucking weird. Keg, what is up?
Keg kind of looks up. I do not know. I can search for you if you'd like. Maybe that is something I can do.
No. I mean, you look pretty bummed, man. You got something on your mind, or?
Kind of billions of lines of code. Give me an empathy check, Nora. Yuck. Did you give me your other datacraft check?
He got a 4 on another check.
Yeah, I got him. While we're waiting, could I play a little bit? Maybe help drum up a few customers first, Ladonna.
Yeah, you're trying to like just.
Yeah, 4 is for the second datacraft check to actually like take his time and analyze.
All right. Okay.
Condition.
So, as you're this is happening over an hour. We're gonna go back to the conversation in a sec with Nora too. At least, what are you trying to find specifically, York? Are you trying to run like a general diagnostics? Are you trying to find signs of intrusion?
I guess I would. I mean, I'm taking my time, so I imagine I have enough time there to like start with a general diagnostic, and then if everything comes up all right, then I would look for any like suspicious signs of tampering. Yeah.
You find so general diagnostics will do first.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be working fine with the disk. You don't find like you kind of like run sort of like a debug program, you know, like and just like check what is essentially the BIOS for the VI disk. Everything seems to be running fine. The most complex element is the personality matrix, which once set, it is very hard to edit it without just completely destroying the VI or like causing a lot of errors, you know? But that seems to be like you cannot look into that, but at least all the ancillary stuff seems to be working perfectly fine. You do find a couple of interesting things on a 4 in the time that the others are talking to Keg. One, Keg has a capacity for a defense mode on it, which triggers if any of the staff of the Vandal are in immediate danger of bodily harm. Keg also keeps a log of everyone he talks to and every conversation he has, and transmits it to Durek computer every 10 days.
Oh, interesting.
And you do find those settings, but at least on a general diagnostics you don't seem to find anything that would be out of the ordinary. And then so you start looking for perhaps signs of intrusion, you know, like data crafters leave little marks, and depending on the skill of the data crafter, it may be easier or harder to detect. So you start moving to that. Okay. In the meantime, you do notice the others are like just moving on to the other side. Val, do you stay with Sladana or do you go after Nora to the side where Keg is?
I guess she'll go to the side that Keg's at.
All right. You go to the side that Keg's at. So right now is the three of you, Val, Wyatt, and Nora, in front of the bar. It's been probably like 15, 20 minutes since you arrived here. You're having a conversation with Keg. And York is sitting, like leaning back against the back section of the bar with his rig, just kind of like running through endless screens of like text and like hollow projection screens that appear from his rig, so fast. And you guys are like, "What is he like?" It might as well be like Eldritch. for you guys, but he is just like kind of like running through it. As you guys are trying to have a bit of a conversation with Keg, Nora, you make an empathy check on Keg. You got a 2. I'm gonna whisper you something.
Okay. I bet Yoke could hack faster if he had 2 sets of hands on his keyboard.
Yeah, that's true.
That is how it works.
Ada,
yes.
get in there.
Oh, Ada will be sitting with you guys too. She's gonna drink by now.
It's quite a whisper.
It is. Haven't even seen it. Let me see it.
What's this whisper, bro?
Nora, you get that just that little like thing as Keg looks at you and kind of goes like, "No, nothing to be upset about. Just attempting to fulfill my function within my capabilities." And Keg, I'm sorry, I cannot tell you a story.
Is it possible
Oh.
he's just depressed because Derek's not here?
Hey, Slajana, this is gonna sound real weird. Could you leave the room for a second? Or like go to the other side or something?
So Anna kind of like tilts her head and goes like, "Give me a diplomacy check, Nora."
Okay.
Is anyone helping? You can also.
I'll also add, like, you got cameras. I'm not gonna do anything. I just need to ask Keg something.
I'll ask Sladana if she can help me maybe set up.
Okay.
So I can play.
So you're gonna help Nora, give her an advantage.
Yeah.
Nice roll.
Right. So that like she narrows her eyes and there's kind of like almost like a little purr coming from her throat. Her ears lower and she goes like, "Okay, I guess I did call you and I do have cameras. Do be mindful of where you are. Hot boy, come on, I'll help you."
Good luck, Quiet. The youngest one yet?
Sladana taps Sladana's probably like 30.
Youngest one yet?
Okay.
She taps on the bar. You see a little BRB sign appear, like a holographic one, in front, and she comes out from around the bar. There's about like maybe like a dozen patrons right now. The 2 people on the stage are like just starting to like do a little like mock thing that they're gonna fight, and so that kind of goes like, "Give it a rest, boys. I don't think you're gonna get an audience for that today, but we'll set up something a little bit louder, right?"
Exactly.
They both look and nod, and goes like, the other one goes like, "Oh, thank God, my no teeth haven't set in yet." And they just step down from the bar. Sedana's kind of helping you set up. So it is the 3 of you with Keg, pretty much alone in that little corner of the bar on the one of the sides of the bar itself.
All right, good. Got some alone time here. Did is something wrong with between you and Sladana? Seemed kind of tense.
Diplomacy check. Yuck. At around this point, no sign of intrusion. In fact, you would say, Yuck, that you seem to be the first person since this VI disk got fitted in that has accessed it from a data crafting perspective.
Okay.
So no one's run ECM on Keg, and like there's some seals on the ports for the VI disk that hasn't been cracked, and you just kind of broke them coming in. So like, because it is indeed that Keg just finished compiling like a day ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You took Keg's virginity.
Oh my God.
Please.
Keg kind of like tilts his head and is like, no. Sladana is a friend, not my best friend, but a friend. She's good. She's okay.
I mean, friends fight. Or say things that hurt each other's feelings. It happens.
I kind of looks down. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, did she hurt yours?
Kind of tilts his head, is like, I don't think I have feelings. They are simulated.
Then why are you so sad?
Kind of perks up a little bit. Yeah, give me a datacraft check right now. 2. On a 2, you are looking at the activity, the sort of simulated neural environment of Keg, as you're just realizing that there's no sign of intrusion here.
Yeah.
You do see something flare up as Nora's talking to Keg. It seems to be option number 3 from what you gather. When Nora asks why you're so sad, it's hard to really say, Yok, but on a 2, perhaps the closest thing you could think of is that something from Keg the drone's memory seems to have compiled into Keg the VI that is causing this reaction. And it kind of like there is a small like surge on the like fake neural network that he has that at least signals it to you.
Okay.
Keg kind of like shakes his head like, I do not have the capacity to be sad.
Well, you're something like it. You must obviously feel bad if you don't, whatever feeling is for you, if you don't feel like telling people stories. Talking about it can help. And
go ahead.
saying, how do I put this? Because I don't know if you're going to shit talk Sladana.
Ada kind of goes like, you can shit talk Sedana. You can vent, Keg.
Yeah,
That's-
venting. Venting is good.
That's bartender stuff, right? Right? You're supposed to make us feel like we can talk to you, so you need to talk to us. Ada's going to help you.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to help Nora?
I don't think I can.
I'm not over there.
Yeah,
I'll just-
Wyatt is...
I'll add on, like, you can talk to us and we won't say anything to Sladana if that's what you're worried or what your code says you should be worried about.
And give me a diplomacy check, Nora, with advantage. Wyatt, give me a performance check as you start setting out to play.
Do you have something you can play for me? There you go. That's cool.
On a 5, you guys see as you guys are having this discussion with Keg, it starts to get a little bit louder as fully having set up. I assume you just pull your guitar out of the case, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Starts playing. People that were kind of like hanging on this catwalk upside down section that clings to the underside of the 26th floor, or the 27th floor, start wandering in a little bit, and you do see a small group of people on a 5 that starts welling near the entrance of the bar, looking, and then you're definitely getting attention, getting people in. But more importantly, Wyatt, you draw attention away from Keg and the others.
All right.
That was a 3, Nora, on diplomacy.
Yes, sir.
Keg kind of like leans forward and looks at the 3 of you guys and goes like, I remember you. We've discussed. I told you a story about how I was
Yeah.
Keg. and I was
Crazy
Derek's
ass
best
story.
friend.
Yeah. I tell everyone you're Derek's best friend.
There's like a little pause. And Keg goes like, I am not Derek's best friend.
Oh no. What? What do you mean?
You cannot tell Derek. You cannot tell Sadana. You cannot tell any member of the BRS.
Is Sladana your best friend?
Derek is my best friend. I am not Derek's best friend.
Okay.
He kind of like brings up a hand up and goes like, you cannot tell anyone if I tell you.
I look at the others. Snitches get stitches. I'll fuck you all up if you say anything.
Your secret is safe with me.
Sure.
It's funny because Val like hates Keg.
Yeah. I think she's probably like fairly disinterested in this whole development with him.
Then perish.
I don't even think Val's listening. Whatever. Just tell us. Come on.
Keg leans back a little bit and goes like, as I compile information from the data drives of Mech Keg and eventually Drone Keg, I go from more recent to oldest data. Among the oldest data I found, and I have since compiled into my personality matrix, disaster. The original event that made me Durik's best friend, Drone Keg was not trying to save Durik.
Uh-oh.
Small piece of chaff was caught in leftmost ocular sensor. Drone Keg was trying to shake it off. Intercepted shot for Durik entirely by happenstance. Whole friendship is based on a lie.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense, but you're not. I mean, that's not how you feel now, is it?
I don't feel. I have a purpose. Purpose is being Durik's best friend. I cannot fulfill that purpose properly, knowing what I know. I am burdened with knowledge.
Okay. Would you like for someone to delete that knowledge? Or would you...
Well, before you volunteer me for any mech surgery work, I must remind you that it would be exceedingly difficult to try and change his programming at this stage.
Oh boy.
I will say, Keg, despite this knowledge, you still say that Durik is your best friend, correct?
That is correct.
But you are basing this relationship development with the knowledge that your actions to save his life were accidental. So, what is this claim that you still hold on to, this unchanged part of the formula, based on?
It is my function. I am meant to be Durik's best friend, but I cannot fulfill the function, as I cannot be Durik's best friend, as the triggering event for our friendship was happenstance.
I think at this point Val would maybe actually take interest, and she would say, "Tell me this, Keg. Would you take a rebar through the other eye for Durik?"
Okay, kind of looks up for a second. Val, give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, this is definitely more in Val's playfield. Oh yeah.
Good lord.
Holy shit, I was setting that as 5, so it make it like impossible. Okay, kind of like looks up and goes, nods. Of course. It is my function.
Then I see there's no problem to your level of commitment to your best friend. As long as soldiers are watching each other's back, that whether it was incidental or not, the loyalty is real.
He looks down.
People change too. I imagine Keg could change.
Keg is not people, but I do understand the sentiment. It is... I am simulating feelings of gratitude. There is still a conflict in my VI personality matrix,
Okay.
but I can fake it till I make it.
You
Consider this, Keg. It might have happened by accident rather by purpose, but consider that moment as a defining wake-up moment to awaken you to your purpose. That now, knowing what you do, you would take a rebar to the face for Durik, and that still makes you Durik's best friend.
Keg nods slowly. He looks at all of you. I do appreciate it. If I encounter another impasse, I will contact you. If I find another solution, I will contact you as well. For now, the logical loop you've set me on will serve as solace temporarily.
One more thing, Keg. I don't know if this is true, so it would be your decision, whatever your programming thinks is the most optimal outcome, I assume, or whatever. Durik might know, and he might not care.
Durik cannot know.
No, I'm not going to tell Durik. Nobody's going to tell Durik. I'm just saying he might already know, and he might not care.
I would rather not risk that possibility.
Okay,
Durik cannot know. Please, I would hate to have to kill you.
We would hate for that too, Keg. We would hate for that too.
Keg reaches, and because he has 3 hands, he just puts one hand on each of your hands. He goes like, I do appreciate it. You are now among my friends. Thank you.
Aw. You know you can have more than one best friend, too.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Okay, Keg. If we're going to be friends, I don't know if you have a datapad frequency installed in your VI, but we can exchange so that if you need to contact us directly and discreetly, you can.
Yes, I would very much like that. And he just kind of like immediately connects to all your datapads. So you have a little Keg frequency.
When Keg puts his hand on Val, I think she has this look on her face. It's like, I can't believe we just gave therapy to a robot.
To a robot, yeah. Keg kind of nods and goes like, still, there is conflict in my VI core, but this will help. He reaches around and just, you see a cup filled with like there's lipstick, there's like pens, there's like a bunch of stuff, and he grabs like a like little whiteout pen and he draws a happy face, like a little smiling face on his front, and he goes like, I'll be able to at least pretend to be myself for now. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. When I come up with a more permanent solution, I will be sure to contact you. In the meantime, if I can help in any way, do be sure to contact me as well. We are now friends, though not best friends.
Good friends.
That is acceptable.
As my friend, may I order a drink?
Of course. It is on the house. What would you like?
Oh, if it's on the house, then...
For good friends, I can do a drink on the house. After that, you have to pay.
I'm pretty sure Slodana introduced us to the Vandal the same way. So, that sounds right.
Solana has many good friends.
Are you also good friends?
Yes, Solana takes care of me.
That's cute.
And you take care of her.
Not. I am armed for that purpose.
Yoke will just explain really quickly, like, the defense protocol that Keg has to the rest of the Vandal staff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm not gonna punch anybody here. Hopefully.
Keg pours you all drinks and at a drop of a hat starts pretending to be his old cheerful self.
Pretending.
I've never related to a mech so much in my life.
Oh my god.
Finding solace on the idea that even if the original story is a lie, he would take a rebar shot for Durik now.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Is that like the moral of his story now?
Moral of his story is you can't trust the system. Wyatt, you start drawing people in. The Vandal starts filling in. Ada's got a drink in hand. Is there anything else you guys would like to do here? Anyone you'd like to talk to? Anything you would like to do with the rest of the night while you are here?
That fighting ring was looking pretty tempting, but it's probably late, right?
Wyatt's out there playing right now.
Oh, in the fighting ring? God damn it. Never mind.
Where, they set up his music in the ring.
You gotta come hit
Or
me.
just goes in there and punches him and starts a fight.
That would be
Jumps in,
great.
just kind of grabs Wyatt's guitar and just smacks it on the head.
And some WWE in the ring. Here comes Nora with a steel chair.
Steel chair.
I want to tell Keg just some of the stuff we've done just in the past few days. Just like cool shit that we've done.
Keg very much absorbs everything. You are definitely aware while you're doing this. Actually, no, you don't know. I don't think Yok told you that all you're telling Keg is going to be related to Durek eventually.
I mean, I'm
You
not.
assume.
I'm just telling him like I'm embellishing things, making it sound really cool, but I'm not telling him anything like, "Oh, we're planning a secret mission with Maurizio Valenti
Yeah.
and shit like that." You know,
Yeah, you don't.
just
You
like,
don't go
"Oh
through that.
yeah, we went to the Crimson Highs and I challenged Sultan and we totally kicked their asses and yeah, all that stuff."
But okay. So you spend some time telling Keg that. Wyatt, you play through part of the night.
Yeah, could I consider this like plying my trade at all? Or is that something?
If you're
we
gonna
should
spend a half day, if you're gonna spend if you want to stay here till like midnight playing, you can do that.
Oh, that's late.
do?
You guys don't have anything tomorrow, right?
No, we don't.
Sure, I can do that.
All right, roll a performance check.
I'm not gonna roll as good as I did already. That's literally the best I've ever performed.
Did we just do a free job for Sladana?
I know, I was gonna say we should probably ask about the job.
It's pro bono. What the fuck?
Pretty much. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Damn. look at
Woozy, what
these
the
frickin'
fuck?
walls.
Holy shit! So that's 80 credits, but I think you get more, right?
I get double.
Damn.
160 credits.
Is that the highest success roll we've had this campaign so far?
So far, I
might
think
be,
so.
yeah.
I want to say it is.
The thing is, I don't think many of us roll more than that on certain
I feel
stuff.
like Wyatt is gonna break the economy of the game.
That's the plan.
He's gonna be the capital tycoon.
You said
Good,
180?
you can spend the 16,000 credits on my implants.
Yeah, right.
160.
160. Okay, I'm getting some creds now.
You're just getting some credits. How about the others? Is there anything you guys are doing, or is just like a nice hanging out, watching Wyatt play music?
Are we getting paid?
Do you want to talk to Sladana about that?
I don't know. Not me.
I can talk to her about it.
You're busking, though.
I guess-
it's your call.
Val can, I guess, go over like pretty much soon after we,
Fix Keg.
fix Keg. He'll go over to Sladana. She's not up there performing with Wyatt, right? It's just
No,
Wyatt.
she's helping set up, and then she's walking back to the bar.
I see.
Sladana kind of looks at you and goes like, "Well,
Don't forget
as
we can't
Keg
win.
is sliding towards the front of the bar and starting to like actually talk to patrons and just serve drinks. Color me surprised. You did that in record time.
Yeah, it turns out all he needed was a little bit of therapy. We think that he should be okay from now on. He's still working through things, but he'll be okay, I think.
I never thought. I mean, I consider Keg a friend, I guess. Never thought to therapize a robot.
Well, it is a little bit different than talking to a person. There was a little bit of logic loop that we had to do, but yeah, we managed to figure it out.
It is much appreciated. Now I don't expect you did that just out of the goodness of your heart. I did call you here for a possible job. We just didn't have time to agree on terms.
That is indeed true. We are here at your behest. Was there anything you had in mind?
Well, there's always credits. I could also owe you a favor. She kind of just puts her, just taps your collarbone with the tip of her, like, claw-like nail. I am very good at repaying favors.
Empathy check?
You mean empathy check?
Val's in danger.
3.
So that was just a flirt in general. But you gather that she could, like, you could have her owe you a favor, or she could just throw some credits your way for.
Val smiles. She says, well, as tempting as a favor sounds, it's hard to split a favor multiple ways among our crew, and I have to look out for my crew's interests, so perhaps credits.
She looks over your shoulder and goes, "Oh, but you're all very cute. I bet you could split it. But
Oh my god.
credits it is." She
Nora's got a sippy cup at the bar.
the babies are both sitting on the bar. She kind of leads you back, turns the be right back sign off from the bar, and pulls out a credit stick with 400 credits and goes like,
Damn.
"I hope it's enough."
It sure is.
And that being a short job, but wanted to show my appreciation.
I think that our crew will find this most agreeable. Thanks, Ladana.
Stay around, spend some of that, get some drinks.
Yeah. I think it will. Val will kind of turn the other. She'll hold up the cred stick, and she'll wire. Wait, did Wyatt already get paid out, or is
Wyatt's getting paid from like just people throwing cred sticks at his guitar case while he's sitting on the. Yeah.
Okay. Val will split it evenly 4 ways then.
Alright, so 100 credits each.
Yeah.
It's been a very
Nora's
Yeah,
gonna
swimming
take a selfie with Yoke, Ada, and Keg.
Aw,
and
cute.
send it to Sierra and Maurizio. And Lev, too.
Yok, you were gonna say something?
Oh. Yoke will actually split his 50-50 with Ada. So 50
Oh,
credits
okay.
for him and 50 credits for her.
Ada's like, I didn't really do anything.
Yeah, but you came along for the job, so you get a share.
Okay, that works. And I think you probably owe me money from something.
Yeah, that's probably safe to say. And then he'll also spend another like 20 credits on drinks over the next few hours.
Nice. Right.
And since
Is
most
there, since smokes and drinks, is there anything else you guys wanna do while you are here, or you spend a nice night drinking and watching Wyatt play?
Yoke drags Ada out to dance
Aw.
after a bit. Yeah.
I guess towards the end of the night, I'll just talk to Sladana.
Mhm.
See what's up.
Are you trying to kind of like just gather info or something, or?
Just see what time she wants to get off.
Mm.
Okay.
Give me a diplomacy check.
See what
Wyatt.
time she wants to get off, not what time does she get off.
When you want to get off, girl.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no one here to check on her.
7.
Oh my god.
Crushing
Whoa.
it tonight.
Wyatt is on fire.
This is illegal.
Can I fly by trade again tonight?
No, with that. Sladana kind of goes like, I don't know. I go late, sweetie. Now, if you don't mind, you can wait for me.
That's fine.
We can have breakfast after.
Sounds like a plan.
Why are you here in the back of your head like, you're not going to submit you to that, are you, boss?
I would much prefer you were not around for that.
I'm going to see if there's any way to shut myself off until tomorrow.
Yeah, please.
If you a little staticky cling on the back of your neck, and Remy goes quiet.
I can't believe Wyatt and Val are going to be fighting over all the hot NPCs this campaign.
Nora, you get a message back from Maurizio. Like it's got like a little short like black heart like you've sent him before. He goes like, "Oh, I know that bar. I know those people. Have fun. Have a drink with me." Sierra is just a bunch of hearts. Then a picture of herself in the bath, like in like a just full bubble bath with like a huge like towel on her head, and then 20 minutes later, a bunch of sad faces going like, "Wait, why didn't you invite me?"
To Maurizio, I will write back. Will do. You should join us next time. To Sierra, I will write back. Sorry. It was like a last minute job thing. We're just chilling right now. Nothing big. But I'll see you Saturday.
Thumbs up from Mauricio. Sierra does kind of like go like, okay, Lenny, love you. See you Saturday. What's with the floor in that place?
Is she like upset or something?
No, she's just kind of like just noticed the floor. It's just gross.
Is it one of her shoes in there?
One of her shoes might be stuck there. Yuck, your datapad does go off while you're dancing with Ada.
Oh. Is there any like are there like Hollywood screens, like TVs and stuff in here?
Yeah.
Do they play the news at all? Or is it just like music videos?
It's kind of like videos and like just different channels. You don't see one that has the news on.
Okay.
But you can check on your datapad as well. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Mostly just wanted to see if there's like any goings on in the city, any especially in like neighboring districts and stuff.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. I crit failed, JD.
No stress on this one.
Okay.
Add it to the tally.
I don't even have to. I'm never gonna lose at this point.
I feel no one else is adding theirs though, are they?
I don't know if anyone else is crit failed.
God.
I had a crit fail last session. I don't think
I think I had one
it.
too.
But yeah, you and Ada kind of like sit down. York, your datapad kind of goes off. I also need to send a reply to a message to a couple more people. But I was gonna say something I forgot. Nora, there's a million things happening all the time, and it's not so much that you don't find information on what happened to the city.
It's just too much.
It's just too much. Just, you don't know what is relevant, what is important. There's like Skyway like stuff every day. There's like a lot of like focus on security. There's like some big zoo closing in the district. There's like just a bunch of stuff that is going on. Nothing that you consider immediately relevant to yourself. And on a zero, it's just like a little deluge of information. And by the time you're done, like parsing through just the news from the local, like the mega blocks around you, you're like spent, and you don't even get to like the next district over.
Okay. I'm just like falling asleep at the bar.
You're like, this is boring, you know?
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
no.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do here? Or do you guys just head back home?
What time would we be done here?
At least midnight.
I was thinking about driving down to where Danil was last seen, but I feel like we'd get there very late, right?
Probably 90 minutes drive. Get down there.
Oh, we're pretty far from Levs anyway.
It'd be an hour to get to Levs. Or 45 or something like that.
I didn't realize it's just such a long drive.
Eh. I guess I won't spring that on people this late.
You can talk to people about it.
Towards the end of the night, Yoko comes back from dancing, and he's sitting there going through his rig, and then he shoots. His brow goes up, and he kind of nudges Nora with his elbow, and then I'm sending you something, and that name at the bottom, do you know it?
Brid? Has Danil ever mentioned a Brid before?
You never heard. You don't know it.
I'll read the message out for viewers. Incoming from Danil. Tonight. Says, I don't know your frequency, Loki. We're under new management, but if you want to move product, we can provide. How much are you looking to move? We'll need to see credits first, though. Let's talk numbers. Give us a list of product, and we'll see if it's worth our time. Brid.
Yeah, I don't think I know that name. Is there a way for you to ping where that message came from?
You want to give me a datacraft check? Yeah.
Yeah, let me try and trace that. 3?
3. You spend a few minutes on it. Message came from F11 MBO2 about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck, maybe we will go. Can I call everyone over for just a sec? Or can we go up to where Wyatt is, I guess?
Yeah, you can go up to where Wyatt is. Wyatt is done playing by now, since it's to the tail end. And he's just, I assume, like, just chatting up Sly every now and then while you know, when she's in between customers. Now the bar is fully like normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll gather everyone together. Danil just got back to Yoke, kind of in the same place. Would you guys be down to go check it out really quick? We don't have to, like, stop if it looks too shady, but maybe drive by, see what's going on.
You want to take the Tempest to F11? It's pretty far down. That's Night Zone.
I don't want to take the stupid fucking pizza van that's about to fall apart, so yeah, I guess we'd take the Tempest.
Well,
If we go, are you expecting he'll show up himself, or do you think he's going to send associates to do it for him?
Well, I'm not going to tell him we're going.
yeah. I think that this is mostly sounds like just a recon trip.
Yeah.
Wait, how long does that take to get to F11?
From here to where the datapad pings, it's going to be about 90 minutes drive.
And then Matt's back.
You got something to do?
Something.
Somebody, but alright.
You don't have to come with us. We're just driving past, and it's the Night Zone.
We'll also probably be back. Like, I mean, what time do you gotta do this person?
I don't know.
Couldn't this person just drop him off at Lev's afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, is it Sedana?
Obviously.
Ask her. If you want to go, ask her. If you don't want to go, fine, stay here.
Us, so I don't know, like
You
how
walk back
late
to the
she'll
bar.
be up.
She kind of goes like, tonight. Well, there's some people. I'm probably the shift change in about 3 hours.
Okay. I'll try to make it back.
Try to make it back.
Gonna run and do a errand.
Guy like looks up and you see the little fangy like peeking from her smile and goes like, all right. Tell you what, maybe I can make it 3.5.
Perfect.
Damn, she done bad.
Don't stand me up, coyote. And you guys head out.
Val, do you need to change?
Would she have brought her armor?
Up to you guys.
I would say if we go anywhere, we should always have everyone's gear in Nora's trunk, no matter what.
When
we always do.
When we came to this bar, like we knew it was for a job, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For a
Then
potential job, yeah.
I assume Val probably brought her stuff, so she will change.
Yeah, Yoke was wearing his armor into the bar. He will poke Ada and ask, "Hey, do you work tomorrow? Do we need to drop you off?"
Ada kind of goes like, yeah, I'm yeah, where are you going? Like you gonna go
MBO.
down to the night zone right now?
MBO 2. Yeah, we're just driving past, but it's going to be a while before we're back at Lev's.
You're gonna drive down there, Yuck?
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to. She is. He points at Nora.
Should we not drive?
I mean,
she looks. Roads are an interesting concept once you get past like just below 20 or so. Tempest is pretty. You can probably find a place to drive through. Just letting you know, it's not like clear roads that you can rush through.
you know, we could probably park at around 25 just before the night zone starts.
Yeah,
And-
just take an elevator down.
I'm fine going on foot. Well, does this throw a huge wrench into your plans, though, Wyatt?
We'll see. Let's just get going.
Okay. Changing the car, everybody.
Ada, are you coming with, or should I call
Oh,
you?
yeah, do you want to go home?
She kind of goes like, I'm worried about you guys like just running around the night zone. Like, you're the only one that knows how to move around down there.
Yeah, but he tapped something in his jacket. A little metal ping sound.
She kind of hangs her head. Okay, listen, I'll go home and I'll be ready on the Hornet. I can get there faster than the Tempest can. So if you get lost or something, send me a message, okay?
Yeah.
You let Lev know what
I
we're
won't get
doing, too.
lost.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
Alright.
You do have a message back from Lev, like, good to see you're making friends with the Vandal. What are you wearing? I thought you were gonna put a shirt on.
Right back. Spilled beer on it.
Ooh. Good cover.
I had to take it off.
Don't worry, the jacket zips.
Val, you also get a message back from a thing.
Okay. Everybody getting pings.
Everybody get messages.
Are we currently in the car right now?
Are you?
Yeah, let's go.
Move to the
You'll
car.
climb into the car. You're just changing.
Yoke will pay for a taxi for Ada.
Okay. Probably like 12 credits from where you are.
You just gave her so many credits.
Yeah, you just gave her like 50 credits.
It's fine.
Feels
Channeling my inner
guilty.
cat.
Feels guilty about lying. Gaslighting her.
I used to bad without money. Or sorry, bad with money.
Val,
Bad without money too.
Val looks at her datapad, and she looks at the others. What's a Lizzie?
Like a glizzy?
Lizie.
I'm looking at the slang
Yeah.
list. Is that?
It's an enforcer.
Okay, I was gonna
Why?
say that sounded familiar.
I see. Well, I had mentioned to Aiko that I would never have guessed that she was an enforcer based on her uniform, but she said she's not a full Lizzie, just a trans analyst.
Oh,
Just
she just
works
works
for him,
behind
she
the
doesn't
desk.
actually- yeah.
Huh.
It's like a secretary, I guess.
Good to know.
Or an office worker. Is she
Uh,
dispatch?
It's basically a trans analyst would verify and categorize and prioritize information churned out by like crime algorithms. So they do like predictive stuff.
Oh, it's
like,
pre-crime?
Minority Report.
Oh my god.
in order to report shit, it's like, okay, where is more likely for shit to go down? Where should which sections are more likely to develop like instances of crime? Where should we move our enforcers? Stuff like that. They analyze trends and try to predict them.
I just imagine the heat map of Capital for like the crime heat map is just varying shades of like critical red.
Yeah, pretty much.
And how many times I've popped up on this?
You're a bad boy, huh?
Bad. He's very, very bad.
Well, I was saying, I wonder how many times I've popped up on this.
Oh. All right, so
Let's go.
you guys climb in the car, change, grab your gear, and head out into the city.
I'm gonna wear the armor I'm wearing for sure to blend in a little.
By the way, Nora,
Mhm.
I know we said that this is recon, but if he's actually right there when we go there, is your plans going to change or just recon?
I mean, you guys feel like doing a kidnapping today? Because I do.
Do we have a place to keep him? I mean, I don't know if there's... Is there enough? Is there a way to detain him at Lev's?
Well, we just opened up a couple new rooms on the 3rd level.
But I mean, like, I don't know if they're necessarily suitable for detaining, because you could just unlock the door and leave.
If we can't at Lev's, I know Lev would be able to find a way. I think he would do a favor for me. So,
As long as there's a avenue for that.
Let's lock him in Nora's
Should be.
garage.
I'm pretty sure he could just get out of there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, any conversations or preparations you guys would like to do while you are heading there? Do let me know.
Yeah, good question. Let's see. I don't think I need to prep anything because we're full
I
on armor.
believe Val and did you repair armor?
I did.
Should Wyatt have his armor up?
Everyone should be full.
Yeah, I'll put
That
that.
is good.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Also, if you're worried about him recognizing your car, we can also use Spectre too to get closer.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to take the car all the way down, though, right? Yoke?
No, we should probably leave it at the 25th level and then take the lift down to 11.
Okay, that's fine.
It'll be more discreet and easier to move on foot that far down.
I don't have a version of this with my mask on, but assume I have my mask on when we go down.
All right. You put your mask on. You're kind of like driving. Are you driving relatively fast, or?
Yeah, let's try to make it quick so we don't lose the trail.
Give me a driving check.
I won't put my mask on yet. I'm just saying when we go down, I'll put it on. Dex and piloting. Oof.
2. You make good time, but as you are coming down onto the just down from the skyway, it's surprisingly enough, it is the getting on the skyway and getting off the skyway where the time goes. You know, and coming off the skyway. Yeah, pretty much at around the 29th, 27th floor or 28th floor, and you have to go down 3 floors, and that takes surprising amount of time until you reach an area much like the one where you met Hewitt. Like these tall crisscrossing buildings that just go all the way up like a wall of crates climbing up between the 25th and the 26th floor here in MB02. You see the both seas on the north side. A surprisingly clear space where you can see a little bit of like starlight and clouds kind of swelling up. It is a dark night as huge rolling clouds are like hugging the mega blocks, and past perhaps 10 floors above you on the mega blocks, they just disappear into the clouds. Small gaps of starlight kind of like reflected on the seas, the twin seas that are beneath. The sky we're kind of arching over, and you see like huge sections of barges and aquatic structures just kind of racing from them among the bottom urban sprawl, permanently under the shadow of the mega blocks. You pile up and you kind of like come on. There's easily 50 or 60 vehicles here parked for this one elevator that is going to lead you closest to the section you need to go on an F11. Stop. Set up you set up the defenses on the car.
Yeah. So it should. I don't know if it's like. I don't know how it works really. I think it's just the flechettes that go off, right? Not the.
Yeah.
Because there's the flechette discharger and the dissuasion system.
I think the dissuasion system comes if someone tries to break in.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you engage the defenses, you all step out, you put your mask on. Are you taking your weapons?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yoke
You
is
see-
speaking hell.
And Val will take Spectre.
Do you have Spectre deployed, or is he in like suitcase mode?
Are there people around?
Yeah, there's a lot of people around. As you step out, you see on this section, like, so there's about 50 cars parked here, and there's a throng of people lining up to go into the elevator. You see maybe like 50 or 60 enforcers distributed through this floor, and MB02 is very close to both the 3rd and the 1st district. So these little corner districts are mega blocks have a lot of foot traffic. So in the space you're in, like where you had seen, there's probably like about 1,000 people here, right?
Okay, yeah, she's gonna put have Spectre in like suitcase mode.
Right, suitcase mode. You can like just grab him and just hold him there. He's heavy, but you've you've carried stuff like this before, not a problem. You see mercs, large groups of private security, people that are just going to and from work, industrial laborers, people that are just kind of like loiter around the space. It looks like a main avenue at night. There's these kind of like strings of paper lanterns that just kind of crisscross the sky above you, and just huge holographic signs that completely encase almost this a parking section in front of what is essentially a horizontal building that just crawls down the side of the mega block. As you guys see it coming down. It opens and a bunch of people push in. Like, imagine 300 people pushing in Tokyo subway style. Just enforcers actually have these mechs with like basically 2 mechs holding this like wide metal pole with padding on one side that push people in like sardines before the thing just closes and then climbs back. Several vehicles lined up on the right side, many of them like just like these huge cargo trawlers that take up a whole half of the elevator. It takes 2 runs of the elevator before you guys can finally climb in. You guys get pushed in kind of like around the corner. Some people eye your weapons, but manage to keep it kind of standoffish. Give me perception checks, everyone.
Come on, 8.
Ridiculous.
I think I only roll 4, so.
If he gets like a 4, I'm gonna scream.
Please.
Yoke gets a fucking
Yoke.
5.
Shit.
You said perception?
Yeah.
My papers are popping.
You know how this works, Yok. You very quickly kind of like dart left and right. You get the sense that you see some people moving weird, like around against the current, or people that have a spot where they're standing without being squished, and suddenly they kind of shift towards you guys. You shoot them an eye, and they look at you, and they know that you know, and they turn around and they look for other marks, and none of you get pickpocketed.
Can I pickpocket?
You know how
them?
this works going down here. You want to try to pickpocket someone?
Kind of.
Pickpocket the pickpocketer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would say like on a 2, you like, because Yok is like a hawk, you know, he knows he's a Night City kid, like a Night Zone kid. So as he's looking around,
Night City.
you see there is a like scrawny, like 20-something-year-old girl, like scraggly blonde hair that's falling down from over a hood. She's wearing kind of like a slightly ripped hoodie. Stylish kind of like bangles and stuff on her hands, and like just a bunch of rings on her fingers. All like combat boots and like leggings, and she's just kind of like holding a backpack and shifting towards you guys in a way that's like no one's pushing her, but she's shifting towards you guys, particularly Val.
Wait, she,
On the side of Val's eye patch. And Yok just kind of like stares her down, and the girl just kind of like, it's a sort of tacit, quiet acknowledgement that Yok is aware of her, so she just turns around and starts shifting towards another group of people. And you guys notice that when she stops shifting towards you and moves towards another group of people. You could try to pickpocket her if you want, Wyatt.
The way you said that makes it sound like it's unlikely.
Yeah, you can try.
She might not have anything.
That's true. Yeah, I want to try just to teach her a lesson.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check. And roll perception.
It's a sneak and dex.
Sneak. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is this a test to hide and move quietly?
No, I would say no in this case.
Not to move quietly?
Sure.
Okay.
Give it to you.
Yeah, you better fucking give it to him.
3.
I will bully the GM.
Thank you.
That sounded like Riley there for a second. Like, I know where I get my sneak bonuses.
You see, you guys look at Val. From your vantage, I would say you and Nora, being the stronger ones in the group, because you are.
It's Baldur's Gate all over
This is
again.
Baldur's Gate all over again. And none of these boys have above an 8 strength. Being the stronger ones in the group, you are kind of like the outside of the little cluster. This girl was moving towards you because she figured you had a blind spot. But you do notice Yok looking at her. So when Yok kind of like stares her down, you turn, you see her turn and start like just shuffling away. You see as Wyatt kind of just like his hand comes out between you and Nora and just kind of slides as if smacking just very gently the side of her hoodie. And while you turn your hand and you see a beautiful kind of like pearl and silver pocket knife that Wyatt just kind of like took out of her pocket, her hoodie pocket.
Nice.
Into my pocket.
Into my pocket. This is a chained and guarded blade, Wyatt.
Okay. I'll take it.
And it is high quality, so it'll sell for more.
Shit, okay. I was gonna give it back to her just to like make a point that I took it from her, but
You can.
I'm just gonna keep it if it's worth that much. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here.
It do be capital like that.
Mhm.
Put it on the loot page.
Yeah. We can do that.
All right, so you guys wait, and little by little, it is as if you are. Imagine you are in a dark, damp, sideways building made of like just pure steel. Everything rattles with each step. The curtains in the front, these kind of like sheet metal giant walls, kind of pull open and light pours in as a 50 or 60 people just kind of push through you and pass you and get out, and then another 50 or 60 push in, and you get like slowly smushed against the back of this building. And you can see like windows out here, like narrow show windows where you can see the night zone get progressively darker and darker, and the clean cut between the mega blocks gets smaller. It goes from a relatively well organized division to just this makeshift Jenga tower of structures of buildings. Even hard to tell when one floor starts and one floor ends. The only thing you can see always on the right side towards the east is the stretching expanse of the Sweet Sea and the Brine Sea, divided by this huge skyway that goes higher and higher each floor you guys drop. By the time you reach F11, looking out these dusty windows, all you can see is a somewhat dark fog. It looks like MB08. So the next mega block, from being 300 feet away, is now perhaps 50 feet away. Like the space is narrowed thus.
They get bigger at the base.
They get bigger at the base, and also like people have built out.
Yeah.
So they lose coherency a little bit.
Get little shanty towns down here.
At some point too, on taking the elevator, it did take you like 2 hours to get to this point, from all the way from the Vandal.
Oh, you're gonna be late, Wyatt.
At some point, it started raining up top,
Ew.
and you see just like not like the rain you would imagine, but it's still this like haphazard streaks of water, like rain that has hit 1,000 buildings and is just pooling down here. It looks more like the fall off of 1,000 gutters than specifically droplets of well-formed rain. Each drop is like a different size and just like is just fully falling as the door opens once more. The heat in here from just like 1,000 people crammed into this little space dissipates as you guys try to make your way out, and you almost get ejected out, like coming out of the, one of the subways onto a similar version, but worn down, cramped version of the parking structure up top, about 10, 15 floors up. This is the lowest probably any of you except Yok have been.
Yok will
Does it
say
feel
just
like-
before.
I was just gonna ask if it feels like harder to breathe, like if the air is like.
Yes, and there is a thick mist.
Okay.
Like you can see maybe a block or two out, and then it's just a white wall of mist.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Yok.
Yok has put his hood up, and he says, don't think too much into it, but everybody link hands. We can't afford to waste time getting lost and separated.
Okay.
Very well.
Just until we get a little further away from the elevator.
Do you hold hands with everyone, Wyatt?
I guess.
Just hold on to Val's ponytail.
Can I get chains
God.
with her ponytail?
But I was like, hopefully this one awakens something in me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll grab Yolk's hand.
Right? You guys kind of grab onto each other. The pressure of people just coming off the elevator, and there are people here waiting, even here to go further down, almost like ejects you guys out. You guys, it is warm here. It's warmer, but it's muggy, and the rain is just pouring from like the condensation of thousands of levels above, as well as the actual rain that's pouring above, and just kind of like hugging the buildings until it just pours down here. And you guys are going to continue to run off further and further below, but getting dirtier and dirtier and grimier and grimier. The mist is a little bit cooler to the touch than the air itself. Is weird. And you guys gather that it's coming from like cooler pipes that is kind of like just giving off this vapor a little bit. And then just condenses on the ground. And it does seem to cool off and get a little bit denser, the mist, like further off, the further you get from the elevator. Hundreds of people just kind of like walking in every direction. There's businesses. It's got this like, again, like Jenga tower feel of haphazardly stacked structures, footbridges and staircases, lines of neon signs and hollow projected signs, signs that kind of clip into the like makeshift buildings, apartment buildings that are just kind of like cramped around each other so much that you can reach out with your hand and have reach out with your arm and have your hand and your wrist in the window of your neighbor across the way. Everything seems
All cities.
Mhm.
everything feels to like just close up. It's got this like Kowloon walled city type vibe to it. Everything seems to just kind of like close up above you like a canopy, but instead of a forest, it's just vertical urban sprawl. And as you guys kind of find a small nook to gather yourselves, everyone give me another perception check.
Have I never been down a slow? I know I've performed in night zones.
You've performed in Night Zone, but I think 11 is probably lower than you've been before.
Good. Perception?
Also, you probably have the second most experience in the Night Zone.
Yolk. Holy shit.
Yeah, perception.
When am I gonna get a super high roll?
Never.
Like 35 damage?
Yeah.
That was one time.
But that was last session.
I did
session.
I did my piloting check, which is like my strongest right now, and got a 2.
To be fair, that's usually what I did on performance tests. So.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you got a 8.
Finally.
Val, I will say, because of your background, you've probably been experienced mostly orbital and ship combat, and you've experienced hand-to-hand combat, but mostly in orbital situations. And there is something about the distribution of this that makes you think of some of the most improvised, dingiest space stations you've been in. But there's a lot of it that is just overwhelming. If you could have been asked what is the most like nightmarish tactical scenario you could ever be put in, you might have ventured a guess akin to this that you're experiencing right now. Hundreds of people crammed into this little space, mist that cuts down sightlines, this awful like haphazard makeshift stacks upon stacks of urban sprawl, you know. It's a lot, and you're starting to refocus yourself, but it takes you out of it a little bit, you know.
That sounds pretty intense.
Yeah. The others, you guys look around. There's a surprising amount of nightlife here happening right now. There's There's music coming from a bunch of places. There's like this sizzling sound of like meats and stuff being cooked like not too far away on like these street carts, awnings protecting from the condensation falling from above. Some of the rain is almost permanent here sometimes, and you guys gather that just from the constant condensation of cooling systems above on the ceiling, and the fact that it gets more and more busy the higher you get, you know, between the F11 and F12. Nothing jumps at you guys at Wyatt and Nora that is super alarming. Yuck, I'm gonna whisper you something.
Something does jump at Yoke. That is super alarming.
Thank God we have a Doyle on the team.
You always need a Doyle. Yeah, no, you immediately see why you could have driven around here, but it would have been a thing that like you would have driven at a snail's pace.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
There are some shuttle cars and stuff, but it's like the moto taxis here, you know, that kind of size of shuttle cars.
Yeah.
You said it had already been like 2 hours or something?
Yes.
All right.
The elevator took up like a good 30 minutes to make its way down. Or probably 45.
Guess I'll have to
Well, there's always tomorrow night, too.
send a message out. What is today? 16th?
Only have the next 2 days off, so you should be able to sneak back over there to her.
Yeah.
You could also invite her to the concert too, if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, she might be working, though.
It is a Saturday,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to start a relationship here, guys.
I mean, friends with benefits situation could be.
Yeah, exactly.
But that doesn't have to be. Never mind. I don't know why I'm giving you advice.
Oh my God. I love it. Please continue.
Nope.
This whisper is brought to you by Grandma Carcass and the Prizrak. Destroy your identity and become Prizrak. Just do it.
Yuck.
Just do it.
So, Yuck, you track and you guys start making your way through these narrow streets, avoiding small clusters of people, buskers and street vendors kind of like trying to offer you food and just like stuff just sticking in your face as you're moving through. Very evidently, most of you sticking out a little bit. Like you don't quite belong.
Even though I'm wearing a BRS jacket.
Nora, you are wearing a BRS jacket.
Do you want me to do a presence test?
Give me a presence check, Nora, yeah.
Okay. This is great because I have my mask too. Charisma or strength?
Either. You can pick.
I want to look intimidating. Do not perceive me, but do not approach me. Oh my God!
Another.
What is wrong with my dice?
Add another to the tally!
That is a stress. That is definitely a stress.
Ooh. Not a good night for Nora.
I've gotten
Does the
two
person
today.
actually target Nora now to steal goods?
Nora, you tell me what happens. What happens that that embarrasses you in this moment?
I think no. She's looking around, trying to be intimidating, like kind of scare off these people selling shit, and she just fucking walks into a pole.
Yeah. I was going to suggest that. That's perfect. She's
Poor Nora.
giving the pointing fingers at her eyes and then points them at the drug dealers and then just bonk.
She walks into a pole and definitely almost or just completely falls over, and her mask is crooked on her face, her hair is all messed up.
Oh, damn, that was pretty intimidating. Look how tough you were to take that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yoke will bring Val in a little closer, and he just he whispers to her, kind of keeping his hood up because there is still this like condensation downpour going on around them. But he says just loud enough to be heard over the sound of all this water coming down around them. Look up in the small awnings nearby here, or on that catwalk over there. You see them? Just try not to make eye contact, but there are a lot of little groups of Prizrak.
Val will try to nonchalantly just kind of glance in the general directions that Joke pointed out. Could Val do a soldier check based upon what Joke had pointed out to him? Or
No need to do a check. As Yok points them out, you look up and you notice what you may have missed before. No enforcers, as far as I can see. Now you're a few blocks out from the elevator, but you do see small groups of what you identify were like the Haunts, Prizrak foot soldiers. Like every couple blocks, you see like there's a group eating at a restaurant. Helmets, like makeshift helmets, like on the thing. A handful just kind of like leaning back, drinking at a foot, like at a footbridge, and a sleeping Ursh at their feet. This is Prizrak turf.
Val will remark back to Jacques. If we keep going through the turf, will they leave us be, or will they be a problem?
I don't think we will need to pay them off or anything, as long as we don't start any trouble. I just kind of I know how you operate, so I just want to point them out to you, just so you're aware. This is their turf. They regard them like enforcers in this area.
As you're saying this, you guys hear behind you a "Hey!"
Yoke will look.
And I will look too.
You'll turn around. You see a short, squat man. You can't make his features out because he is wearing a bulky jacket with a large pauldron and a helmet with like two X shapes over the eyes of a black plate, and like a distorted like bright pink like laughing face drawn on the underside of the helmet. He's got this like long coat, and he's got like a rifle slung over his back. Behind him is a man in like a skin figure, you know, if a man or a woman in light armor with what appears to be like a racing helmet that has been repurposed. Both obviously Prizraks. One of them kind of goes like, "Babe, in the jacket."
Nora will roll her eyes and straighten her mask out and turn around. What?
Person kind of takes a step forward, looks at all of you, and goes like, "UBRS?"
Empathy check. Or rather, what check could I do to know if it would be good to say yes or no in this moment?
Give me a profession check.
Okay.
I guess that is a BRS jacket, isn't it?
Profession and
Hewitt's.
You can do insight or knowledge.
insight. Oh, goddamn.
Nora.
All right.
You don't know, Nora.
I'm gonna do the next best thing. What's it to you?
Keep the peace here.
Oh, well, we're not looking for any trouble.
Kind of like step forward to you, just cuts to you, Yoke, as you say that. "Ain't talking to you."
He just like adjusts his hood down.
"All right, if you say so." Don't let me catch you starting trouble, huh?
Such a lovely voice.
Can I just stare?
He looks at you, Wyatt, and he's like, I can give you one just like it if you want.
No. No need for that.
You stare at... You want to stare him down?
Just kind of, just intimidating stare, like I'm not putting up with his bullshit, I guess.
Give me a...
Maybe no crit fail this time.
This is gonna get us into another fight.
No, she's not being like back down. She's just looking at him like, okay, go the fuck away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what is happening?
Or
Those
Nora.
chickens.
Can I re-roll that?
She's all shook up because of her.
Wait, what happens if I re-roll it? Oh, okay. Roll that doesn't matter.
So you're not cursed.
Yeah,
Nora's
yeah.
just in a mood.
In a rut, yeah. He kind of goes like, heavy armed, in someone else's turf. You understand? People might get antsy.
Won't be here long.
This walk of yours looks at Yok now. Where might it be taking you?
Just we're just walking through the area. We're not stopping anywhere. Just taking a stroll and then we're heading back up.
Give me a diplomacy or deception check, Yok.
Can I assist?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I'll say it's a fairly nice night to take a stroll, right? You guys are welcome to join us.
Please do not invite them.
Yeah. Could I get a bonus for just night zone?
I think I will give you an advantage because you know the protocol.
So that's 2 because White's helping.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That did roll enough. Yeah. So 2.
He kind of like stops, looks at all of you and goes like, pretty heavily armed, flying colors from up top to just go for a walk, ain't it? Maybe I'll go for a walk myself. Could use some drinking money though.
Can I give him 10 credits to go away?
Go away.
Give me a diplomacy check as you give him 10 credits.
I feel like that's very shitty. But who knows?
Does that even buy a drink?
It buys 2 beers.
Yeah, see, that's
There's a
enough.
couple drinks.
Probably cheaper down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably cheaper down here.
What am I rolling?
Diplomacy. Yeah.
Okay, charisma.
I'm gonna pay you 10 credits to fuck off.
Pretty much.
Here's 10 credits. Go buy a life.
And I drank earlier too, right? So
Oh.
Yeah, you're
I
drunk.
should have that charisma bonus.
He kind of goes like, looks at the cred stick that you offer. He kind of like swipes it and pockets it. Goes like, I'm feeling generous tonight. Tell your girl here to turn her jacket inside out.
Is the patch like Velcro or is it tied on or sewn on?
It's sewn in.
I'll make sure to
I'll
do
take
that.
the jacket off and I'll take the patch and rip it off very deliberately in front of him. Put it in my pocket, put the jacket back on.
Girl, don't be getting in trouble now, okay? He turns around and what you guys gathered was a warlock. Starts making his way back to the hunt that was escorting him.
Do they all have weird voices like that?
You don't know.
Wait, what's a warlock?
I think that's a rank within the Prizrak.
They're
Yeah.
the snipers.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like the leaders. When we fought the Prizrak before in
Right.
outside Nor's garage, when they dropped, the rest of the group ran.
That's right, I forgot.
Yeah.
Does that count as forgetting information I should know?
That's information Goosey should know.
It's both. Both can be true.
But yeah, Nora, you have your BRS patch in your pocket as they
I'll put it
start
on later.
scattering. People were like watching a little bit, and as soon as this conversation ends, there's like a sort of like a sigh of relief in the people around, like in just demeanor, you know, like everyone just kind of goes back to what they were doing.
All right. Should we carry on?
Yeah, Yoke will quickly kind of gather the group and usher them down the street.
All right, Yuk, you are at a point where you've pinpointed you're in a neighborhood, but to find your way exactly to the location, it's going to take a little navigating. So whoever wants to can give me a survival check with insight.
No, ma'am.
I
I don't think I will.
Let's see here. I had
Could be the highest roll of the night for Nora.
I don't think that's mathematically possible.
I had bought that. Oh, do I not have it? I thought I had bought a what's it called?
Positioning system?
Positioning system. A broken one. Okay, but I'll just roll without. I don't have it on my sheet.
Can we help Yoke in any way? Can my piloting help Yoke? Like as a navigation test?
Sure, yeah, I'll let you give it an advantage for that. You know how to find your way.
Do I need to test at all? Or okay.
No, I'll let you give him an advantage.
I will keep Yoke from stepping in any potholes.
Nice.
Run over from a car.
Dury, am I finding my way by my like natural instincts, or am I finding my way like electronic?
At this point, it's natural instincts, I would say.
Okay.
It takes a little bit as you guys are. You guys wander here. It's cool and muggy. No, sorry. It's warm and muggy and people are kind of moving around. You will start coming to a section as you go a little bit further into the district where it is even like darker. The lights are kind of flickering in and out. You see small clusters of people just kind of like huddled under awnings, protected from the rain. You guys do see small groups of people in like kind of like hoods and blankets shivering as if they were extremely cold. When you look a bit closer, it looks more like a twitch, and they just turn and just look at you. Like every movement like that of a animal, almost like. And you guys like immediately have to pull back. And you do start seeing more of those groups of people kind of like dotting the space left and right. But you do still see people, regular people, workers and stuff going off somewhere. But you're off the major like commercial zone that surrounds the elevator. And you're starting to go into what passes for a residential zone. Here, there's automated kiosks. Some of them are broken. You have like mechs mounted on walls that kind of like sell a variety of services and things. There's pleasure houses and holo theaters and stuff like that, but are like everything is these like narrow stacks of stuff like just smushed into each other, almost bleeding into one another. Cables crisscross the ground to the point you have to kind of lift your feet, and you go like, how does anyone get through here? It takes you guys another 45 minutes, if not another hour,
Rip
of
Wyatt's date.
wandering around. Good thing you canceled, Wyatt.
Yeah.
At this point, it is about 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, late.
As You guys have to like just kind of come out of the sprawl a couple times and just try to look for a place where you got a little bit of a glimpse of the outside of the space between the mega blocks, just so you can just grab a little bit of signal and try to like run another ping. Eventually, you guys come to this narrow street. Everywhere else, it will be like an alleyway. But it's like a narrow street. The buildings start about 10 feet apart from each other, like on either side of the street. The street's only about 10 feet wide, if not 12 at some points. But then, like, about 10, 15, 20 feet up, the buildings are almost touching. No need to even have a catwalk or a footbridge. You do know that there are parts of the buildings are connected to one another, creating this very claustrophobic look. There's hanging strips of glowing material that serves here as lighting, and you guys do see fungus and mold just kind of crawling up the entirety of one of the sides of the wall. Opposite to this moldy wall, there's 3 entrances to these quote-unquote apartment buildings. One of them is just completely dark, and the building seems to be boarded up from the inside with sheet metal just kind of stuck to the inside of the door. The last one appears to be an entrance to like a little corner restaurant, which is like 3 stalls and a bar and a like automated dispenser of some sort of like porridge. And that's the restaurant, and like a little drone in the corner that might not be working. And the second entrance is a narrow staircase up to a glass, like a slightly cracked, stained glass door. And you see a hooded figure, arms crossed, nursing a drink, sitting like one arm under the other, like holding a drink and just kind of like nursing it, sitting on the stairs to this door. Every now and then he peeks and takes a left and right. You guys are at the end of this street, about 40 feet from this person. And it is evident to you guys after watching this person for about 5 minutes that they are keeping watch. And it does seem like this street is the origin of the ping.
I'll pull back a little bit so we're out of like ear sight.
Yes.
I don't know if I should run in there knowing that Danil knows what I look like. Maybe let one of you guys take charge. Or maybe just run up and knock this fucker out.
Okay, well, let's hold off on violence.
Perhaps I could deploy Spectre, and we could find some way to look inside if there's any windows or anything.
You could do that while I go chat him up and distract.
Oh yeah, that would work.
There are multiple entrances, so you could probably sneak Spectre in one of the other entrances while it distracts.
As much as I hate this, I might need to hang back for a minute.
Very well. Well, when he's deployed, how about you stick with me, and we'll look at Spectre's feet together.
Yeah, that'll work.
So, who is taking point here?
Talking to him?
Yeah. I mean, who's doing what first? I guess is my question.
I guess I would go talk to him first, and then you guys can do whatever you want while I'm doing that.
Yeah, I think Val and Nora are hanging back and looking at the feed for Spectre, and he's probably invisible at the moment.
He only has like a minute, right? Or
yes.
2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe not activate the invisibility yet. Like, probably as soon as White starts talking, then she'll activate it.
Activate it. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna
Please
just so
join.
you guys know. So you have this very narrow alleyway type street. This one wall or one side of the street is the backside of another building, and there's this kind of like just moss covered wall with like pipes and stuff that stick out the front, and just kind of like these streaks of water damage that are just now become like streaks of moss that come from above, all dark and illuminated by these like strips of like glowing LED sort of lights crisscrossing above it. The other side, you have a small restaurant here in the corner, which is little more than a bar with some seats and like an automated dispenser thing. And then the building proper that has a small set of stairs that goes up here. And this is boarded up. And then another similar twin entrance to the same building here, where this person is sitting. Would you guys have approached from the north or the south?
Where is he sitting? Over here?
No. Down.
Okay. I would assume the north, but I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
North definitely sounds like the most advantageous.
The one that's boarded up, is it like all the doors and windows are boarded up?
You don't see any windows. So, actually, Val, give me a perception check.
Uno.
You do not see any windows on this building, at least not on ground level. So you only see the 2 door entrances, but you do see there's some small cloudy windows, like frosted glass looking, very dirty looking. Like, you know how like windows eventually kind of grow that sort of like cloudy, dusty look that comes from the edges in. It's got that look. The lowest window is about 6.5 feet from the ground. So there are windows here and here and here, but they don't look to be boarded up. But the lowest one is about 7 feet up.
I see. And where Nora and I currently are, is that like a busy street, or is that kind of just more like an alleyway?
There's streets here, but none of this is busy. This is kind of like sort of dead.
Okay.
This section, you've as you've moved away from the elevator access, it seems like you've left the bustling commercial section of this area, and you've been walking for about 45 minutes, going into all these like little nooks and crannies, and you've come to this like dead place.
Can I make a perception check for any sort of markings?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Territory claims, tagging, that sort of thing. 3?
You see a bunch of like just press rack tags and tags of like small gangs and stuff. You've never been to this Mega Bloks night zone, but you're vaguely familiar, or at least nothing that you go like, okay, these people own this turf. You know, there's definitely press rack tags. There's a lot of like Grandma Carcass knows what you're thinking, shit like that. You know, like just on the.
She sees you when you're sleeping.
She sees you when you're sleeping. Yeah, she's got like creepy evil Santa vibe.
Yeah.
Like Baba Yaga. Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice 2 tags that are interesting. One looks a bit fresher and is right next to this dude. Like on this window here, this is 121 tagged in some of this like fluorescent cyan paint. And then another thing that you notice, Yok, on a 3, you actually see it right near Val's calf on the wall. It looks more like a stamp. It's a circle with like a swan or something like that. Like just the top of the top of it is weird.
With like a swan's head?
Yeah. And you've seen it in a couple other places on your
I was
way
gonna say.
here, and it looks like a stamp.
That sounds familiar for some reason.
It looks a little bit like a swan's head, but give me a knowledge check.
Okay. Can I get a bonus for Night Zone?
I don't know if this is something you would know too much about.
Okay.
Would I know anything?
You can give me a knowledge check.
Yeah, he'll point these tags out.
All right. Give me a profession.
I was gonna ask.
You know what? I'll take
Intelligence.
those.
That's a crit fail for Yuck.
Is that stress?
I would say in this case, yeah.
Okay.
No. My thing won't go away now. Go away.
I'm gonna whisper you, Nora. Val, unfortunately, I feel like this would be being from abroad.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want no stress.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Uh-oh. Shit. That's not a swan.
Oh, what is that?
That would be the crane.
What difference does that make?
That, Nora points at the symbol, is one of the 6 of 6, correct? Out of character?
Garza? Yeah.
Yeah. That's, Garza.
Garza, though, is supposed to have his turf in Mid-City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what he's doing down here, but that's his mark. Has to be. That's a crane. I know
Is
because
there-
they're in Sophia.
Is there any chance that this was just placed here as just like graffiti, or does this look like legit?
So I'm beginning to put 2 and 2 together here. I noticed something else when we came down here that was different from the night zone that I'm from. There's a lot more junkies down here. Specifically, people showing symptoms of FT withdrawals. It's a
FT.
new. What did the FT stand for, Dury?
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale. It's like a variant of Twitch. It's new. It's been making its rounds mostly in the night zone. I've seen little groups in the night zone where I grew up more recently. There's a lot more in this area, in this night zone. Can I check this tag, like, by Val's calf? Is it, like, fairly upkept, or is this an old tag?
It doesn't look like it was just made, but it doesn't look more than perhaps a couple years old.
Okay.
And it's stenciled in with like a stencil and like spray paint.
Yeah.
Are any of the 6 of 6 known to deal in this FT? Is that part of Garza's flight of services?
I've never dealt with Garza personally, but I do know that he is into chemistry, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then he might be peddling this new Twitch into the night zones.
Well, that could potentially be a very big development, but I guess we'll have to see where Well, we'll have to get some more connections to see if that's true.
Well, going beyond that too. So we know Grandma Carcass has been kind of dirty dealing behind Durk's back. But this is Prizrak territory. This is her territory. But these are Garza's tags down here. They wouldn't... This tag is maybe a couple years old.
So
If
she's
the
like,
Prizrak... Yeah, if the Prizrak didn't want this tag here, it would not have lasted 6 months, much less 2 years. They
well,
let
I
this tag be.
don't know if that necessarily puts him at odds with any of the others 5 of the 6. It does kind of make him look pretty fucking slimy.
I mean, it's capital. Everybody's slimy.
Yeah, to a degree.
Wyatt, yeah, to a degree. The 6 of 6 still have, like, I don't know, a code. I can think of all the rest, even Dirk, isn't.
So this drug trade that we're about to impersonate with this individual, did they ever specify for what substance it was for? Is this for FT?
No. So when I messaged Danil's datapad saying that I had product that I wanted to move. So he thinks, or at least whoever's handling his datapad, thinks that I have product on hand that I want to move. So they aren't giving me any information about what they're doing already.
I see.
Alright, well, how about I just go over there and pretend to be a buyer?
I mean, yeah, that's... Wait, hold on. Can you kind of like... I don't know... scuff him up a little bit more so he fits in a bit more with the, like, as a night zone, like
I
junkie?
can punch you.
Yeah, give me a. Do you want to punch Wyatt?
It's up to him. Does he want me to punch him?
I don't want to be punched, no.
Okay.
Give me a. Give me a crafting test, Yuck.
Okay. With intelligence?
The charisma or intelligence.
3.
All right, yeah, Yuck, you dress Wyatt down a little bit, just kind of like get him to look a little bit dirty or a little bit more like give him a tiny little bit more edge. The Wyatt still has quite a bit of edge.
Or like bags under his eyes, make him look a little like sleepy.
I'll lick my fingers and wipe some of my makeup off my eyes and smear it under his eyes.
Like just dark under Wyatt's eyes. And yeah, you've got a little bit of a disguise going there, Wyatt.
Alright.
Oh,
Anything else?
do you have a your communicator or risk communicator in case if we need to feed you information?
I've bought us all
we all
earcoms.
have those, right?
Yeah, we all have earcoms.
Yeah.
Good.
Although I don't have it on my sheet anywhere. He did buy us
Yeah,
those, right?
He did.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone ever put it there, though.
I need to put mine down.
Nora wasn't using hers before.
Nora just
What a
purposely
rebel.
decided not to use hers. I remember.
Yeah, that's true.
She is now.
Is that an accessory?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Okay.
Did he give specifically an ear one or a wrist one?
I think
Ear.
we said ear ones.
Ear communicators,
Okay.
yeah.
Now I have 2.
Is there any plan for what you guys are gonna do, or should I just try to get in there?
No,
Try to
just
get it.
just go make a distraction. Val will handle the rest.
Yeah. If you can try to get in, because Spectre won't be able to open any doors, obviously. But if there is a opening that we see as we approach, that Spectre can go in. We'll keep you appraised so that you don't need to go in.
Sounds good. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Right?
Good luck.
Wyatt, you step in to the alleyway. As you're advancing, this person's still kind of like just hanging there. He's finished his drink by now and just kind of like sitting on the ground next to his foot. He doesn't say anything to you. He's kind of has his hands steepled together and staring at the ground. And he just kind of like lifts up. You see a glint of an eye under the shadow cast by the hood. He doesn't engage with you, but he is very much sitting on the way, like just blocking the short flight of steps up towards this dirty glass door.
Cool. I'll smoke a synth cigar as I'm walking down there.
All right, you pull a synth cigar, you turn it. Do you stop in front of him, or what are you doing exactly?
Yeah, I just kind of casually lean against the wall next to him. Or whatever is close by him.
He grunts a little bit and just looks up to you and goes like, "You're new?"
Yeah, I heard this was a good place to get fused.
Yeah. So you're buying, right?
Right. What do you got?
Whatever you want, friend. What are you looking for?
A little of anything. I heard you had some stuff called a FT.
Give me a performance check or a deception check, Wyatt.
Okay. Why would it be deception?
It's a diplomacy or performance in that case.
Okay.
Yeah, because you are not lying.
I am actually kind of curious.
You are curious.
Wyatt's gonna get hooked on FT and leave the campaign.
While Wyatt's talking, Yoke just like casually like crosses the road going the perpendicular direction.
Mhm.
Just acting as a pedestrian.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean back.
Are you
against-
crossing? Okay. Yeah. You're good. You're good there.
I'm just gonna lean back against the wall and pull out one of my scent smokes that I bought yesterday,
3.
a couple days ago, and have one of those.
Three. Yok, you cross the street. Every now and then, someone kind of walks on the street you guys are in, but like people here keep to themselves. Like no one,
Yeah.
you know. And you're doing a good job of appearing sort of like nonchalant. The Wyatt, as the Brogat does, there's this man that's kind of like look behind you and just perks up as Yok kind of walks by. But Yok, it's just a person walking by, you know. People walk by the time. He immediately settles down again and kind of goes like, "FT, you ever dreamt before?
Have I ever what?
You ever dreamed before?"
Not often.
Pure liquid dreams, that thing. It can hook you up.
You got some on you?
Got some upstairs. You give me the credits. Go talk to my boss. Come down here. You get your juice.
Could I, Is Brid here?
Tilda said, "You know the boss?"
I heard that they're the person to come talk to. If you wanted the good stuff.
If you want to buy, you buy from me. If you want to buy bulk, then you talk to the boss, but ain't gonna sell bulk to a newbie, yeah?
Sure.
Are you... is Spectre still just with Nora and Val? Are you guys sending them in? What's the plan here?
I was gonna say that he would have actually just followed Wyatt as soon as he took off, like literally just staying like a foot behind him or so.
Is he invisible or is he visible?
Invisible.
Invisible. Give me a sneak check for Spectre with a +2.
Oh, does invisibility not like guarantee?
It gives you major advantage. And it's if you're moving, you can still make noise and stuff. So if this thing sees an invisible, like here's an invisible thing or splashing down on the puddles in the ground.
Okay.
With this person, sorry.
There
Yep.
you go.
Spectre seems to be fully undetected as he's kind of just behind Wyatt, transmitting the conversation to you and Nora, Val.
Yeah, Val's just holding her data pad away from it, like far enough just so that like Nora could also see. She's probably also leaning against the wall, probably pretending that she's just like playing a gotcha game or something like that. Also, could Spectre make a perception check to see if there's any other entrances other than the one that the cellar or the lookout is in front of?
Yeah, give me a perception check with Spectre.
One.
The one that this person's sitting on, the boarded up one that is right by Spectre and the windows seem to be the ways in. The boarded up one, it does seem to just mostly have like a couple planks of sheet, like sections of sheet metal pushed against the inside of the door, and the window is just fully cracked, like just there's no window in the door. It's a glass it's a glass door, but it's just a metal frame with this sheet metal on the backside. Could possibly be a gap there to like for Spectre to push through, but hard to tell from the feed that you get. Spectre will have to go up and just try to push through.
Okay. Val will get on ear comms with Wyatt, and she will say, "I assume at this point, the lookout had already mentioned that there's FT upstairs." She'll say, "Seems all of the other ways in are a little bit too risky for Spectre. If you think it's good, he'll follow you in."
You mind if I step inside? I don't like being out in the open like this. Does this guy look Prizrak?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
At least you don't gather that he doesn't have the whole look with the pink spray paint.
There's a lot of
Give me a diplomacy check, Wyatt.
Prizrak around here. Just 2.
He kind of goes like, "I just met your friend. I'm just gonna invite you in unless you're gonna do a major purchase. Tell you what, I'll hook you up with some FT, about 50 credits worth. We build a relationship a bit. Then you come in when you're ready to make the big purchase. You talk to the boss."
All right.
All right. He kind of holds out his hand for 50 credits.
Can I attune to the stick?
To the cred stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can give me a sleight of hand check.
Amazing.
How are you rolling like this?
Stole all my luck. That's what happened.
Yeah. Probably.
Man stands up, grabs the cred stick, not noticing that you've just kind of hold it for a second. A small, like, twinkling bit of light just running through the side of the cred stick as your nanites attached to it. Looks at it, puts in his hoodie. It was like, "All right, you wait right here. I'll be down in a couple minutes."
Spectre positions himself right behind the or right next to the dude.
Turns around, opens the door. Door's unlocked. Spectre, give me a sneak check as he opens the doors. You just kind of dart in without him noticing. +2 because you're invisible. Because Spectre's invisible. Say Spectre has about like 45 seconds left of invisibility at this point.
Okay. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Spectre, no.
It just gets smashed in the door.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a luck check that we're going to do. Kai, you're going to roll a d6. 1 to 3, Spectre tries to go in too early. 4 to 6, Spectre tries to go in too late. For the crit fail.
I think you want the too late option.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, this isn't a crit fail, right? Because you have to get 2 ones, isn't it?
Or 2 under the difficulty.
Oh, okay, all right.
Which was 2 for this guy.
Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, God bless,
That's
God bless.
too late. I'm going to roll a perception check for the guy. If he went too early, Spectre would have just taken the legs out from under this guy. Guy steps in, door opens. As he's closing the door, Spectre goes in. Spectre hits the corner of the glass door. The door rattles and the glass shatters on the bottom of the door. As Spectre just steps back, still invisible because he didn't actually take damage. But the guy kind of just looks at the door that's moving and just looks around and is like, the fuck? You do that? And just opens the door again and just kind of stomps down towards you, Wyatt.
I just held my hands up like, I didn't do shit. This place supposed to be fucking haunted or something.
He's still had a door is kind of like partially open, right? He has a hand on it. Spectre could try to sneak in now.
No, if he's just standing right in the doorway, I think that's too risky.
Stick bug. Wyatt, diplomacy check.
What are we doing? Are we gonna just... Are we just doing a drug deal?
Should I do diplomacy or deception?
Well, you didn't do anything. You can pick.
True.
I'll let you pick.
Okay. I'll use deception because I do know what's happening. 4.
4. He kind of like looks around and was like, fuck. You have too much fucking brainwave. He shakes his head and goes like, all right, maybe I just pulled it too hard. He gets up, steps up, closes the door, and just drags a small like potted plant with a dead ass ficus on it onto the now gap on the bottom side of the door where the glass shattered. Like there's this like shattered diagonal section of glass missing from the corner. And he just kind of like drags a potted plant in front of it. You hear something locking inside, and you see him like obscure through the partially opaque glass, and goes like, "All right, give me like 2 minutes."
Sure.
And you see he disappears and just goes up the stairs.
You said there was a potted plant in front of the hole?
Basically, like, yeah, Spectre broke a corner of the glass, probably a little close to big enough for him to push through but the guy just dragged a potted plant right in front of it. But it's just a potted plant. It's not like an actual significant obstacle.
What is down here? Is this like the end of the alleyway, or is it just like the next like segment of the building over?
No, there's another street down there.
Is it... If I run that way really quick, I can find my way back out without having to cross through this again, right?
Yeah, there's a way around.
All right, I'm just going to put a hand on Val's shoulder and like keep an eye on that real quick, or for a minute. And I'm going to go, I'm just going to walk quickly this way. And
Val will
Around the
appraise
corner.
Wyatt. She will say, be advised, Coyote, Nora is repositioning. Play cool.
Just watch Nora run in front of you and just around the corner.
Yoke's gonna make a quick perception check, just checking for lookouts or cameras on this side of the building.
Perception check, Nora?
I am looking for windows over here.
Actually,
Val?
yeah, Val will say, actually just over the comms in general. Wyatt, I have an idea. There is a window right next to you. You can just chill right under it while you wait for the seller to come back. Since you're a pretty tall guy, perhaps Spectre can boost off your shoulders and get in through the window.
Okay.
Potentially even Nora, too.
Oh, you guys are both going to climb on me.
I'm looking for windows over here.
Okay. So, Wyatt, just real quick, we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff. Yuck. No cameras, no sentries that you can see here. But you gather that this facing of the building is separate. Like up here, you just see like there's a bunch of tubing and stuff like that. So it's like this is probably part of this restaurant.
Okay. Gotcha.
Wyatt, you get up against the window. The window that you can see here is this short window, about like 2 feet tall and about 3 feet wide. It's 6 feet up, so like next to your head or near your head. It does seem to be closed. It's this like very opaque, dark glass, but it is closed. You could try to pick it open and maybe push it for Spectre to go in, but that's something you would have to do. Because if Spectre tries to get open right now, it's just going to crash through the window, you know?
Do I hear anything inside through there?
You can give me a perception check. Nora, you see a couple more windows, like the ones that Wyatt just saw. But the windows on this side, you come to the side, you see this is a dead-end alley.
Okay.
The windows on this side are barred. But about 10 feet up, there's 2 more windows that are bigger and they're not barred.
Okay.
There's like pipes and a bunch of stuff, just like this whole section. There's like pipes and ACs and crisscrossing cables. There's like a whole mess like above you of stuff. But the closest windows you can see are 10 feet up, not barred, a little bit bigger than the ones that are on quote unquote ground level.
I'm going to, as I round this corner, I'm going to reach up to my little earring and I'm going to, I don't have a picture because I fucked up, swap, I'm going to change my hair color to like this like deep, dirty red and just kind of tussle my hair a little bit. And I want to try to climb up.
All right. Wyatt, you do not hear anything from the other side of the window.
All right, I'll try to pick it really quick.
Give me a sleight of hand check, like lockpicks.
Oh yeah.
Pick locks. If you have anything for picking locks or lockpicks, you can apply them. Yok and Val, are you guys doing anything right now? Or Val, are you just waiting to command Spectre?
She's just waiting to command Spectre.
Right. Nora, athletics check.
Can I do grapple or does it have to be athletics?
Athletics, I think, in this case.
Okay, I'm going to take my jacket off so that I don't incur disadvantage here.
Right.
If only we had the deployable ladder.
If only you had it, yeah. Yok, are you doing anything right now?
Yok will walk down to this other corner over here. Take a peek.
Oh my god, there it is.
You've done it, finally.
You've done
I
it.
got mine, finally.
Yuck, you go around to that corner. Let me move the whole little map 1 sec. As you come around the corner, Yuck, you see there is a space here. It's just kind of like a little indent, and then this just continues. You see it continues for another block or so. This little indent, you see there's a door, a double door here that leads to the back of the restaurant with a little bit of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
There's trash stuff. There's like a bunch of like tubes and stuff. This street is also very narrow that you guys are in.
Yeah.
And here you see what appears to be the outside of a garbage chute with like a ton of just kind of just crap on the ground. Like no one actually put something underneath the chute, so people just throw their garbage out there.
Okay. But
this
that
goes up into the building.
Into the building that this guy was in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go there.
Gonna go in the trash?
I want to be in the garbage. I am the garbage.
Now you know what it's like to be me.
Trash! He just like me for real, for real.
You go towards the garbage chute. Do you want to try to climb up the chute? No, all right, you're standing by it.
I'm standing at the base of it, and I'm going to deploy my rig's hacking spike
Ooh.
and just plug into the building.
All right, so you touch around, you kind of like look for a anywhere where you can find some data cables on the other side, and you go, okay, this must be all right, and plug in the hacking spike, and you are plugged into the building. This is not the most high-tech building,
Yeah.
but at least you have some sort of data crafting presence on it right now.
Perfect.
Wyatt, you are trying to open this and break your lockpick, and you have not unlocked the thing.
Damn it.
You can try again if you want to spend another charge of your lockpicks.
I mean, how much more time does this Spectre have of invisibility?
Probably 30 seconds.
Is it worth me trying this again?
Has it been 1 second yet?
I think it would be worth it.
Go for
Question
it.
mark? Yeah.
Sure. I'll try.
We can get you more.
Yeah, I'm not so much concerned about the lockpicks. I'm just more concerned about if this is even gonna.
And you can craft
Yeah.
lockpicks.
That's true. So it was 3.
3. That is just enough as you hear footsteps inside as you open the door, open the window, pull it open. You peek inside what appears to be at some point like a broom closet or something on the inside of this building. What appears to have been like a broom closet or something, mostly empty, the door ajar on this side. There's like old buckets and a mostly empty shelf. You see another window pointing to the south side of the building, barred from the inside. As you turn around, give me an athletics check for Spectre,
Okay.
Val.
When the window opens, Val will say, "Well done, Coyote. Breach attempt in 3, 2, 1."
There's another crit fail.
Is this thing
Dex or
climbing up my
strength?
back?
Your choice.
I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
You lean down a little bit. You feel two metallic paws on the lower on your lower back and then your upper back. It hurts a little bit, but Spectre just slips in and is in the building. On the other side, Nora, you look up, take a breath, parkour up the side, jump up to one of the like huge kind of like venting tubes on the side of the building, grab onto it, pull yourself up. You're about 10 feet up and you slide down. You try one of the windows. Yes, it's stuck for a second, but you push it in and you can see an empty hallway on the other side on the second floor of the building.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Wyatt, did that guy go up to the second floor?
Pretty sure it did.
Right now, Wyatt, as you step back, you can see the guy coming down the stairs back to the first floor.
He's coming back down.
Shit. Okay. I'm not sneaky, but I'm gonna hop in.
So you hop in. This guy, so Nora's on the second floor right now. The guy kind of comes up, looks around, drugs the potted plant once more, and steps out. What is Spectre doing with 30 seconds of invisibility left?
Is the drugs that he's carrying like visible? Like, is it in his hand or is it like more like in his pocket that Inspector can't see?
Give me a perception check with Spectre.
No.
Unfortunately, he has both hands in his pockets and he's kind of like huddled up a little bit.
Okay, Spectre's just gonna go upstairs then. Val will keep Nora apprised. Not sure if you're in. I'm gonna assume this is a one-way communication. Spectre's in and going up the stairs.
As you're saying this, Spectre's darts up the stairs. It's a switchback staircase. There is an elevator here that is like a little bit to the north. As Spectre's just darting by, but it's like it seems to have been out of service for like decades. Spectre makes her way up, comes around the top of the stairs, and there's like a large hallway, like a sort of T-shaped hallway from Spectre's vantage, so sort of like this. And at the end of the hallway, Val, through Spectre's visual feed, you see Nora rolling in through the window.
Oh, hi, Nora. Spectre's right in front of you.
Nora, you don't see Spectre until Val points it out, and you can now see a little bit of the distortion.
Nora, go left. Yeah, Nora, go left. Where Spectre is in front of you, that's the stairs back down.
All right. Do I have time to put my jacket back on, or will that like be waste time? Okay, because I know it's like a minute to don and doff armor, but
yeah, it's just a jacket.
Okay. So left and down the stairs is how to get out, right?
No. Go left. Wait. Sorry, which one is which?
So these are the stairs down.
I don't want to go that way.
Yeah, don't go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to your immediate left.
Is there anything else in this hallway?
In this hallway, you can see it's just this empty, dusty, like just derelict. This looks like it was an abandoned building almost.
Is it kind of like
see the metal plating?
Is it kind of like the one he took me to?
Not quite. That was under construction.
Okay.
This looks abandoned. Like there's like metal walls with paint and just some covering peeling off of them. The lights are out above. You do not see anything in this hallway, but around this corner, you get the inklings of a door.
I guess I'll go where Val's telling me to go first.
Right. You kind of like step forward, take a left. Do you have Spectre follow Nora, Val?
How much time is left on Spectre?
I was still like 20 seconds.
No, that's not enough time. Spectre is going to. Huh?
Spectre can go out the window. I just came through if he wants.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, he'll go over to the window.
Spectre heads over to the window. All right. Now, as Spectre peers at the window, this window is 10 feet tall.
Is that a safe height for a robot to jump?
Yeah, he might take some damage, but
we can buff it out.
Okay. Will it be loud?
That depends on his check.
Maybe wait.
I think he'll have him. Yeah, he'll just wait. In the worst case scenario, he could just turn into an inconspicuous briefcase, and Nora throws him out the window.
Yeah,
turn into a briefcase. Yeah,
just scare him and jump. If it's a briefcase, be fine.
Door opens, Wyatt, as you do not see Spectre behind him. You see a little bit like a familiar distortion just dart behind this guy as he steps down, and Wyatt, he reaches in his pocket, gives you a small injector with like electric blue fluid visible inside it, just a tiny one the size of your index finger, and a rush pod. Here, that's in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun. Don't dream too hard, huh?
50 credits for just one?
Hey, FT's in a premium now. Should be glad you're getting it at all.
Should be glad. I'm a paying client. Customer.
Yeah, that share is going up now.
Alright, fair enough.
We don't always get it down here no more, you know?
Can... being attuned to this cred stick, can I sense it in his pocket?
You would have to try to pull it.
Like if I just kind of like jiggle it a little bit, would I be able to tell it's there?
It seems to be out of range.
Damn. Okay.
You can add a unit of rush and a unit of FT twitch to your.
I was literally gonna ask him if he had some rush. And then he brought more rush. FT. What should I know about this FT? Should I be in a chill space or
Yeah, somewhere you feel safe at. Probably for the best.
Have you tried it?
And nah, I ain't doing that shit yet. Maybe when I feel like I need to dream, huh?
Alright.
Just fly responsibly, kid.
Never. I don't need to be here anymore, right? I could probably just back up a little.
Yeah, I think so. Val will say, Nora and Spec are in. Why you're free to leave and disengage.
I'm gonna... Since I saw like Nora go down this way, I'll just kind of go down this way. That kind of...
He kind of goes like, that's a dead end.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go a dream.
Suit yourself. He steps back and sits down again, brings up a sin smoke and starts smoking, sitting on there.
Find a safe place. Wyatt immediately sits in a trash can in the dead end.
The alley. Wyatt, you step in and you do notice an open window in the second story, about 10, 11 feet up.
Okay. I'll wait here for now, unless I hear some shit going down, then I might try to jump up, but...
All right, Nora, you peek around the corner, you see a hallway. There's a way north here. You see a hallway. There's an elevator door here that is just fully closed, like dilapidated, you know. There is a door here that seems to lead to like an apartment, perhaps. Another door to the south, and then another kind of like T-shaped hallway at the end. So there's 2 doors to the south, 2 to the north, and one of the northernmost doors seems to be an elevator.
Hey, Yoke.
I'm here.
Could you make his datapad go off?
Might not be him at it, but let me see. Can I attempt to remote access Danil's datapad?
Yeah, you can give me a datacraft check, or you can just send it a message.
We'll see. That'll be my plan B. I got another idea.
Impromptu kidnapping session.
It's fine.
I chose all of the wrong experience triggers for the session.
Same.
Yeah, Fee was like, I'm going to have downtime today, so...
Yeah, I totally thought we were going to get to the NHI fight by today.
I was planning on downtime, yeah. It's fine. This is kind of like downtime.
We might not. This might be over pretty soon. Who knows?
This is crime time. 4?
That's why it's favorite time.
4. You remote access the Neil's datapad. What are you trying to make it do? Like just give us a sound or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna set an alarm for right now.
Good.
Alarm goes off. No, give me a perception check.
It's probably not even here. Oh my god!
You wait, Nora. Don't hear anything. You're like, fuck. Yuck. In setting the alarm, you do get a ping on the location. It's on the 4th floor.
4th floor, Nora?
Fuck, are you kidding me? Are there stairs up?
I want to try and access the datapad's camera.
Oh my god.
Datacraft check. Nora, if you continue, you do see that there are indeed another set of stairs.
Oh boy, you guys, I can't jump from the 4th floor. I will go.
Fine. Why look at you?
Out of character, if we have confirmed that he's here, we don't necessarily have to be sneaky anymore. We could just bum rush a place.
We could.
We're gonna trouble with the Prizrak if we do, though.
Yeah. That can be a problem. I just want to like knock him out and carry him out if I can, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I might not even be able to. I might only be able to just like see where he is and we have to go.
Oh, I was just imagining you like you're trying to karate chop him in the neck. He's like, "Ow! Why'd you do that for?"
Datapad camera, yuck. Datapad blinks, like just turns on. You turn the camera on.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Nora, are you just running up the stairs?
Yeah, because I can run back down if I need to.
Ooh.
I want to, before I come all the way up the stairs, I do want to stop and make sure no one's there in the hallway.
Give me a perception check as you come, like you stop and you wait a little bit. 3. The layout seems to be the same every floor. There's like little small differences, but for the most part, this is like a standard prefab type of building. But as you come up and you stop and peek on the southernmost door on the 4th floor, you see a cable running and there's a security camera scanning right outside the door.
Look, there's cameras.
Yuck. For your part, as you turn on the camera, you see a like movement at first. A darkened room. You see, it seems like the datapad is being moved. There's a flash of stuff moving. You almost like see a lot of other datapads like lined up on racks on a wall.
Yeah.
Like maybe a dozen of them. As you hear a couple of voices talking, one of them kind of goes like, "What is happening with this stupid thing?" As like the thing moves, you catch a glimpse of an eye of dark red hair as something moves. And you get a small glimpse of the face of someone. Scar, rusty kind of like red hair, a dark an eye with like a hint of like almost glowing pink. As they just kind of put their hand and just turn the datapad off. But you did get it seems like someone was in the middle of checking the datapad because you made an alarm go off.
Mm-hmm. York passes that description off to Nora. Does that sound like him?
This is the face you see looking at the datapad.
Oh. I've red hair? No.
False alarm.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no, she's really hot.
All right, Wyatt's coming in.
Holy, you know what? Leave Danil here. He's in a better place.
Oh my god.
Fucking drug vampire mama is taking care of Danil now.
Oh, shit.
Holy. Okay, no, false alarm. Datapad's not where he is. 1 second. Just stay put.
Val and Wyatt, are you guys doing anything?
I actually was thinking I might try to get in there, but
sorry, Yok. I'm assuming this whole conversation is like on comms with everyone.
Yeah. We're on team comms right now.
Team speak.
The group chat. I'm going to attempt to hack into the facility cameras now.
All right, datacraft check. Val and Wyatt, you guys doing anything?
Can I just make an athletics check just to see if I can get up there?
Yeah, you can make it. See if you can climb up there.
Wait, what are you trying to get it for?
I mean, Nora might need backup.
Back up.
Oh, I see.
I think Goozer's like hot girl.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was thinking about this beforehand, but now I'm definitely more motivated.
I thought Nora was gonna exit through the window like she did to come in.
Yeah, I might, but that doesn't stop something from potentially happening up here. I also can't. I don't know where Danil is. I'm gonna have to start. I don't know.
Yeah, it might help to have two people just kind of almost going like room to room and trying to look for him.
Right.
It is his datapad though, right?
Yeah, but it's not where he is.
But he is working, quote unquote, for this person. It seems like she's got control of all their datapads.
Can I use Dex and Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is Am I moving quietly here?
That's up to you. Are you trying to sneak?
I'm just wondering if I can get an advantage if I move quietly.
Unfortunately, not for climbing.
Okay. 3. Look at that.
That's so good.
Yeah.
This is 10 feet up. 3 is just enough.
Fuck.
It's basically 1 plus 1 for every 5 feet.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's just 1 for every 5 feet. So this will be a 2. Yeah. Nora credit. So she did it in just like pop, you know. Wyatt, it takes you a little bit as you climb a little bit less parkour and a little bit more rock climbing than what Nora did, you know. You just kind of just mostly pulling yourself up and it's kind of rolling, just kind of just forcing as opposed to Nora's just hop off the wall, jump onto it, roll into the window. But I would say within another 30 seconds or so, you do make it up and you land next to a very visible Spectre, just kind of standing there scanning the hallway. But you're on the second floor with Spectre.
Okay.
Spectre could accompany Wyatt now, since we've got 2 people up here, if you want, Val.
Or, yeah, I guess Spectre will do that.
Yuck.
Yeah, just a 1 on datacraft.
You try to hack into the cameras. And you immediately
This is
get
where it all went wrong.
a alert on your rig. You've been made.
I pull
You don't gather that this is another... Go ahead.
I pull the spike.
You pull the spike out. You don't gather that this is another data crafter, but even dumb systems have means of alerting people that someone's in the system, you know?
I tripped an alarm. They know that I was in there.
Nora, you hear the door opening.
Which door?
The one directly underneath the camera.
Can I see who comes out of it?
You see 2 large figures in one with a long coat, both of them with hoods. They have spiked metal bats that are stepping out and walking directly towards you.
Shit. I'm gonna back up down the stairs.
Just back down the stairs. And give me... Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
Yeah.
You might as well try.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I crit fail...
You got this.
You know,
Have faith.
tonight's the night.
Tonight
going
is the
to
night.
happen.
Just let it happen. We chose to do this. Yep. Yep.
Holy
Just
shit.
let it happen.
Nora starts backing up. She is backing up as they are approaching and coming around the corner. And Nora, you misjudge where the first step is.
Oh, great.
And you do that thing where you feel like you're going down a step, but you're actually still not at the stairs yet. And you stumble back, and Nora just from the 4th to the 3rd floor rolling down the stairs. Give me a fortitude check.
Did we hear her falling down the stairs on the intercom?
Everyone hears it. What is
Oh my god!
Roll a d3 for me.
Jesus.
I can't believe I've done this.
How?
Poor Nora, man.
Yeah, this is a rough.
Arm, great, awesome.
You take a hand injury as you
Oh, this is exactly what happened to me. You broke your wrist.
roll down the stairs, land on the ground. You ground your hand, just like fuck. It hurts like a bitch as you see coming down the stairs, baseball bats in hand, spiked baseball bats. 2 of these like Knights on Broga. One of them kind of puts up, like just touches his ear and goes like, "You got a wise one here, boss." And it was like, "All right, little lady, you're coming with us. Whoever's on comms with her outside, data crafter, come in here too, or you find less of her when you get here."
Oh no, I can't fight right now. This is bad.
You're prone on the ground, and they're both over you with the baseball bats.
Hold on.
Can I?
What did Yoke say?
Oh, Nora, can you get away?
Let me see.
Well,
During all of this, can Val take out her dart gun?
yeah, you can have your dart gun out. Val,
Okay.
I will say, give me a. Sorry, go ahead.
Would I also have enough time to make a shot with it too?
Give me a perception check first, real quick.
At last, a good perception check.
Nice.
You would have noticed that seconds before Nora took the tumble, this guy, something caught his attention. He kind of like put his hand in his ear, reached out, grabbed this nasty looking pipe, and started moving north.
Okay. Val's going to try to shoot him with a sleep dart.
Vassar trying to shoot his sleep dart.
Someone else gonna hit me.
Val is doing sleep dart. What is everyone else doing?
Hit you.
It's gonna bounce off the walls and shit.
I can potentially get out of this, but it's gonna start a fight. No matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have an alternative other than surrendering.
Then I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Well,
It's your call.
I mean, if I can manage to sleep this guy, you'd have a clear way to get out.
yeah, but the
We've
thing
got
is,
2
I
guys
am.
on her.
Yeah, I'm on the ground with 2 guys over me. The thing is, I can potentially get out of it, but it'll be a little bit of luck.
I'd say attempt a getaway.
Okay.
Yeah, if we need to, we can surrender. Like us going a little fisticuffs isn't like committing to like lethal combat.
Yeah, I would definitely say surrendering is a last option, just because if it's found out that Lev's folks are down here in Grandma Carcass's territory, that'd be bad.
That could actually, yeah. We really didn't think this through before heading down here.
I was just looking.
It was
I knew-
everything that could have gone wrong went wrong very in a very short moment.
I actually I felt it in my plums. Like, when
You
she said,
say that. That's what
I
to
felt
say
it
to
in my
people.
plums when yeah, thanks for that gift. Like that when Nora said like this is gonna be recon. That's why Val said if he's actually there, is there gonna be a plan for? Because I knew like he's probably gonna be there.
We didn't know anything. Like we were just outside doing a drug deal. Like okay.
I knew it though. I felt it. I
You
felt
knew
it.
it somehow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Val is going to take a shot. Nora's going to try to get away. Are Yoke and Wyatt doing it?
What are you doing, Yoke?
Yoke asked Nora if she can get away, and I believe she said, I'm going to try something. So
See you
he's
soon.
going to He's gonna sneak.
All right. You kind of like sneaking towards Val or away.
Towards Val.
Okay. And Wyatt.
I too will sneak, and I will sneak over to here to kind of wait around this corner.
Okay. Keep in mind, Wyatt, that you are one floor below where Nora is. You're on the second
sure,
floor.
when
Nora
No,
is on
I
the
came
third.
back down to the second floor. I'm back around the stairs now. I fell down.
No. You were on the fourth.
No, I hadn't made it that far.
Yeah, because that's where the camera was.
Oh, well, you made me skip a whole fucking floor then. I didn't realize.
Yeah, like the third floor was fully empty.
Okay, well, I will start going up the stairs, then sneaking.
Sneaking. Okay, cool. With 60 feet, you can probably get to the third floor. You'll just won't be quite to where Nora is.
Could I be around the corner here on the third floor?
You'll probably be like at the top of the stairs on the third floor.
Okay, that's fine. But
Yeah.
sneaking,
If you sneak, run.
yeah, that's fine.
Do they look like they're about to reach down and grab me, or are they just standing over me waiting?
They're standing over you. They've given you an ultimatum. They know there's a data crafter outside, so they've gone like to the data crafter on comms with this girl. Come in here, or you'll find less of her when you see her.
Well, I can pretend to be that data crafter.
Good.
4?
If you
For
wanna.
sneak, so you, Wyatt, you're sneaking.
Yeah.
I just need to know. I don't want to lay here and have them grab me, because if they grab me, I cannot get away.
I mean, just
But while they're standing over me, I can.
I'd say try and get away.
Val, are you having Spectre follow Wyatt?
With how little invisibility is left, I would say no. He's just going to stay next to the window.
Okay, good call.
I would have
Yok,
my weapons out as
you-
well. So,
Weapons out. Okay, Yok, did you roll sneak as well?
I did. I believe I got a 2.
2. Okay. We'll do Nora's last because I feel like it might be one. Nora's and Val's are the most significant. But let's do Nora's last. Val, take a shot.
Okay.
This guy does have stealth 1, so it's a -1 to hit him.
Do I get any sort of bonus for surprising him?
He is surprised, so that's a +1, so they cancel each other out.
Okay.
And he is about 30 feet from you.
Picking a bit of range. Ah, 30 feet. Perfect. 3.
That is a hit. As you peek out from the corner, fire. Is this a sleeping dart?
It's a... It's a pacifier dart, but I thought I had bought sleeping darts from the arms dealer because I put that other person to sleep.
Yeah, you bought some. I just don't know how many you had left. You used
think
3
you only
that
had-
fight?
Oh no, I only bought 2. I used 1 that fight.
Okay.
Or no, I bought 3. I put 1 to sleep. I used 1 on Wyatt by accident, and now this is the last one.
yeah.
So this is the last one. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's a sleeping dart. All right. What do they need to roll?
Stun 2, knockout 2.
All right. Stun first.
How the hell
I'm
would
gonna move this
fall
here so I
asleep
can
to
use
that?
it for macros.
I have an item, and I
You have an
wanted
item?
to save it, but I might have to use it. And the irony of using it right now is really fucking funny.
All right. So for
Is it
a
a
stun,
rush?
No, I do have rush, but no,
There.
that's not it.
not stunned.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
They are not knocked out.
Oh my god!
You peek out, take a shot right in the neck. He grabs his neck, stumbles back. You see he grabs something from his pocket and just bites into it. You can see him start breathing heavy, like, you're fucked. As he grabs the pipe and just charges you, Val.
Shit.
Is that Reeve, maybe?
no. He took something. Nora, what you gonna do?
Is it my turn? All right. Is it time to use the item? Man, I didn't think I was gonna have to use it so early. Okay.
You don't have to. You can just try to get away.
I'm gonna, first of all, I have unarmed maneuvers.
Okay.
I'm on the ground.
Mhm.
Nora will pretend she's frightened and scared and terrified and gonna give up, holding her hand. And she is instead going to turn over and swing her leg out and try to kick one of these guys to the ground using the ground fight maneuver.
All right.
She's gonna kick them right in the back of the thigh to just kind of make their thigh buckle.
Round fight.
Yes.
Make your attack.
It is just an unarmed attack because I'm not wielding a weapon. So,
I think it gets knocked down X, and if you knock them down, you get to stand up as part of it, right?
yeah, I don't know if I can knock them down.
And you do not get disadvantages from being prone from it.
Two advantages.
Left or right? Which one are you targeting?
Whichever one's closest. I guess they're both closest. It doesn't matter. I guess right. I can use a grapple for this, right? Because it's unarmed.
If it's what you can use for an arm, yes.
The 3 hit.
3 hits. You should make a full attack because the X is based on damage.
I don't have an unarmed attack right now.
Punch is another one.
Oh yeah, okay. God damn it.
That is knock down 2. You don't have anything that gives you advantages on attack on maneuvers or anything.
That's what
Oh, you already factored in, yeah.
on the first roll. I mean, I can
Yeah.
add it on the second one, but I don't think it would matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
As part of the maneuver, so Nora kicks this guy in the thigh, and as he's kind of falling down, she sort of wraps her legs around him and uses the momentum to push herself off the wall and up and onto her feet. Does this guy get an attack of opportunity on me while I stand?
No, this is part of the maneuver. You're not making an action to stand up.
And
You're standing and this guy is prone.
I'm going to roundhouse kick the guy that's still standing. Can I do 2 maneuvers if it's not in combat? Okay, then
It's all part of the same thing, yeah. So yeah. You could disengage and run.
Is this like a whole turn?
I'm kind of giving you a whole turn.
Yeah, and using that momentum, I'll keep his body between me and the other guy and disengage and run.
Nora, you turn around.
Uh-oh. He ignores disengage.
No, he does not. You run around the corner holding your hand. You see Wyatt just quietly coming up the stairs as you guys hear, "Why?" on the other side, and you hear someone screaming outside. And I need you guys to give me a little bit to set up a battle map.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Shit.
Initiative.
We may as well get Danil while we're here then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we may as well
Right.
just bum rush the place. Yeah.
I mean, do you think he's really here, or is it just his datapad that's here, though?
Why would just his datapad be here though?
Because they clearly
Got
just
stolen
collect
or
datapads.
sold it.
I don't know. I think
Guess we'll have to ask Brid how she got it.
I volunteer.
Volunteers to-
You would.
Volunteer for
You have
Why it's
a date
already
tonight.
forgotten about Sladana.
Bruh.
So that who?
Look, I'm getting breakfast from somebody, alright?
I need someone to buy me breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've already failed my experience trigger. Your companions
Oh,
do not receive an injury or wound during a battle.
No.
Yeah, Nora.
it wasn't during battle. Technically. It just fell.
Would you count that during or?
Isn't it end the day with your crew unharmed?
So I do have that, and then there's a separate one that's your companions receive no injuries or wounds during a battle.
I would say it wasn't
That
a
wasn't
battle.
during a battle.
It
That
was
was literally
pre-battle.
just a crit fail.
Okay, but the
Yeah.
other one is not gonna.
Yeah, the other one is
okay.
not gonna work. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, just give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna set up this this little map.
Dury, this person in front of Val should at least be 30 units away.
Guy here playing 40k.
Technically, this is not correct.
I gotta buy every inch of distance that I can.
Yeah,
That's-
playing
yeah.
sniper.
JD, these two guys are on the corner, should be unconscious, and Danil should be here also unconscious in my arms, and we should be.
And if you could also spawn the Tempest here too, that'd be great.
We're already on the 20th floor.
And we should actually. This map is wrong. We should be at Levs.
And then Wyatt should be with Brid over there too.
Oh my god.
Spawn Soldana here too while you're at it.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
I bet you could work it out with both of them at the same time. I bet.
Boy
you
has
could.
got 2 arms.
Yeah, it sounds like Soldana would definitely be open-minded.
Right.
So can we backtrack?
Yeah.
And pretend we didn't do this.
Too late.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't like the way that this has gone. Let's redo.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
I love that you had like her ready, but not the map. Did you just expect us to actually just talk to them?
There's a possibility you will talk to them. There's possibilities you will get into a fight in different places. If you got into a fight. If you got into a fight. I didn't know
Okay.
if York could have like messaged her back and asked for a meet.
Oh.
But she was asking for credits, was the thing.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
you guys
asking for
spent
like.
credits anyways.
No, we did
We
not.
did.
I'm getting
We're
that
fools.
shit back.
I mean, we can try to convince them. We just want to talk to Brid.
I mean, we can if we just surrender.
Yeah. I haven't hurt anyone. I just knocked a guy down.
He is prone.
You hurt his feelings,
just-
I'm sure.
Just knock a guy down and then like run around the corner and then just come back and be like,
guys-
actually, I surrender.
You did do damage.
Yeah,
An
but it was
attack.
very little.
1 damage.
Yeah.
And Val did try to sleep dart someone.
And that
Yeah,
guy
but
is
that's-
now on.
It's just a go to sleep dart. This is sleepy.
You looked tired.
It was good.
dude. I thought you wanted to dream.
Yeah.
Nora, do you want to
Initiative.
roll initiative? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
7, 8, 9, 10.
What is
Oh man.
Everything's gone wrong. That's what's happening. On the plus side, we get more XP before the NHI mission Friday. So, in
That's
reality, I did you all a favor.
We are so grateful.
Please stop doing us favors.
Val, you are up.
Like, we're constantly getting in fights because of you.
Listen, if you yes and Nora's dumbass plots, this is gonna happen a lot.
Alright.
We have to learn this lesson the hard way.
We gotta shut it down.
We've learned to
We just gotta shut it
start
down.
saying no to her.
Val's gonna take an AP to switch to her rifle.
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot within minimum range. So penalty for that. 2 shots. Non-lethal. She'll try to like shoot for like the shoulders or something.
Right? He does have stealth.
Stealth, and the penalty is -2 for within minimum range, I think.
Yes, so it's a -3 total.
Okay.
Ooh, I hope the AC is.
That is a hit.
Ooh.
As you,
Holy shit!
the gunshot kind of like rings out, echoes to the space. You guys immediately hear like a few like just surprised gasps and screams from just above, and then a bunch of windows, both closing and some opening. As some people are just kind of like merely like hitting the deck, and some people are like peeking out to see what the hell's happening. Because this is still a densely populated area, even if the street is kind of empty. 20 points of damage. Shoot again.
Shoot again. Kablam.
Second hit. He's gonna take this to DR. He is still up, but he does look like hurt. He grabs the pipe and he gets on like on the comms and is like, "Boss, we're under attack."
Val will use her free action to get over comms. It says, "Be advised, we've engaged. We've been made. No names used over comms."
Yeah, we heard the
and that's the end of her
gunshots.
turn.
Wyatt, you're up. You're hidden, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Nora's like waving at Wyatt, like, go, go, go!
No.
Damn it!
Wyatt's like, they owe me 50 credits.
I know.
I mean, you could just take it back out of the guy's pocket once I down him.
Can I?
I don't think it's enough.
How far is it? Hold on. I'll just stop here.
Maybe try to convince him we want to talk to Brid.
What? I don't think that's a good plan at this point. We'll convince him after we knock him out. Can I hold a reaction to attack a first person that gets within my range?
Yeah, you just like put out your hand up and you see Nora, an axe is hovering above Wyatt's hand.
Would I be able to attack like around the corner with this thing?
Yeah, if you can peek in a little bit, you can.
Wait, my range should be further than this. It's 30, right?
Yes, 30.
Whoa. It's a big range. Alright. I'll just hold a reaction. And I'll encourage Nora. Like, you took that fall very nicely.
Fuck you, dude!
Notice her hand is like facing the wrong way.
Oh, that'll come right out. It was fine. And that's my turn, I guess.
Yeah, you need to roll for encourage.
Oh, yeah, you need to roll.
Oh yeah. Diplomacy?
Yes.
3.
Nora, you are encouraged.
I'm encouraged by that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that encourages me.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Pisses you off and makes you want to fight. Right?
It just pisses me off more. Yeah.
Which is a type of encouragement.
Sure. Yoke just comes over comms. Well, I don't think they have a data crafter, but yeah, we can be safe. Anyways, I'm going to hack your injury. And he is going to cast... I didn't stutter. I'm going to cast Emergency Reinforcement, targeting Nora.
He's hacking our bodies.
So that costs me 3.
Actually, he could.
So this is basically a datacraft rush
Yes.
for 5 rounds, right? Or no, how many rounds? Oh no, it's what's your datacraft rank? Minutes.
2. So it's 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes, Nora, you feel like you see coming from the vents this swarm of nanites that just wrap around your arm like a cast and twist your hand into position. You like it hurts like a bitch, but the nanites seem to react to your movements, like allow you to move your hand.
See, there you
Fuck,
go.
I need nanites like that.
You would have a free action, Yoke.
Oh, I will encourage Val. Range. Ooh, I guess I'm like barely within
Let's
range.
say you're barely in range. You're good.
Oh god, I just realized what I'm attempting. I'm not Cat. I can't encourage people. Yeah, this was a terrible idea.
Oh no.
Is empathy better for you? Empathy insight?
Oh, I forgot I can encourage with empathy.
Wait, you can?
Mhm.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's empathy or diplomacy. I just forgot it could be empathy because Cat always did diplomacy.
Diplomacy, yeah.
Can't believe Gro just got even stronger after Falcon has already.
Oh no!
I used to encourage with empathy with Riley all the time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you-
god.
Me.
There you go. You
There you
are
go.
encouraged.
Nice. How do you encourage Val? Yoke.
With empathy, it's like it seems they're trapped in there. The sooner we clear the way for them, the better.
You're right. We need to make sure to get in as soon as possible. And she has a look of determination on her face.
And it's Yoke's turn.
At the end of Yoke's turn, Yoke and Val, give me perception checks.
Do friendly
No.
NPCs get to move before enemy NPCs, or
No, it's basically PCs, and then all the NPCs go 1, 1, 1, 1. You know.
okay?
Ooh. Oh, well.
Okay. Yoke, you look up, and you see about 30 feet up, running on the wall,
No.
Shit.
Oh my
having
god.
come out of a window, the light figure of like a short, like not even short, like slightly shorter than Nora, woman
short.
with a large kind of like
He's
sweater
normal
thing,
size.
and she's like 5'5". Messy red hair, kind of like scars through her hands, holding this like stiletto dagger back. She is running on the wall about 25-30 feet up, and then she just drops in front of you. She does not surprise you as you see her, but she's kind of like poof, lands right in front of you and goes like, "You're the one fucking up that datapad, weren't you?"
I mean, it wasn't really fucking up. I just set off an alarm.
She brings her blade towards you and goes like, "Hi, nice to meet you. Loki?"
Yeah. Brid?
"Yeah." She's gonna bite you.
Kinky.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Should have been me!
God, I wish that was me.
I told you to go, Wyatt. I told you.
I believe a 4 hits you. This should be. I need to fix that macro.
In character actually crits. Oh no, wait, no, that doesn't crit. That crit.
Should be Corrosion X. Right,
Corrosion 1?
so Corrosion 1. So give me a Fortitude Endurance check. You're no longer hidden, but then again, neither is she.
Do we hear this through the comms? Do we hear her?
You would hear Yoke having the conversation if you're an open channel.
Woo!
You're not
Oh.
corroded, Yoke.
Yeah. Yoke goes, ow! Oh!
She kind of pulls back and goes like, "You're not supposed to." I'll go. Yeah, I just got hair.
Yeah, I have a lot of that.
What's happening down there?
Is someone hot biting someone? This Broga is going to run.
It's so much funnier too because the first bite was like with Jacques, and like Jacques is once again like inadvertently getting in Wyatt's way.
This Broga is charging Val.
Okay.
Make an attack with a spike bat. Charge. And the Reeve, I believe a 4 hits you.
If it meets evasion, it hits, right?
Yes. That'll be 20 points of damage.
God damn, this
Because of
evasion
the
4!
charge. And give me a fortitude check for stun.
I'm gonna use my encouragement for this.
You're not stunned. And then 1-2 misses.
Ooh, holy smokes!
He smashes down. This guy's on something. You can see his eyes kind of glowing a little bit, like not literally glowing, but like they're like bloodshot, and he's like breathing a little bit heavy. That is this Broga's turn.
Oh my god, they roll 12 dice on attack?
He's on Reeve.
I assume
He's plus
everyone. Yeah, I assume everyone in this opposition crew has something, a substance up their sleeve.
They can hit something. Yeah, they don't necessarily will do it if they don't need to. But this guy was like about to fall asleep.
I see.
This guy gets up. He's gonna just run around the corner. He's gonna go like, "You stop there!" And that was he would have 60 feet. He walks into your circle of death, Nora, but I don't know if you have your stick out. Yep. He does walk into your range, Wyatt.
Could I? Nah. I didn't attend to it. Yeah, I'll just attack him.
Make your attack. He's surprised, so you have a +1. That is a crit. So because that's severed, that's 2 more dice. You could have held sneak attack as your reaction if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have done a.
So that's 4 more dice to this.
I actually get a +1 damage on critical hits with axes.
So 5 more dice to this.
Damn it.
Ugh.
15 points of damage as he comes around the corner. You throw, like, you kind of come around the corner and you throw your axe at him, catch him in the shoulder, you pull it back, and he goes back like, "There's more of them!" He doesn't have the AP to do much else. This one is going to turn around and is just running. I think he can barely make it. Let's see. 55, 60. Yeah. He can barely make it. And he is going to... He's going to try to grapple Nora. So you can do a strength and grapple or a dex evasion, Nora. You are grappled, Nora.
Great. Awesome.
He reaches out for Nora. You see she grabs the back of her neck and just kind of pulls her. Just tries to restrain her in there. And it's like, "I got her. Give up." Spectre's up.
If I jump down, can I still move, or does jumping down take the whole movement action?
No, jumping down doesn't actually take any movement, but you run a risk of like getting that prone.
I see. Hold on 1 second.
There's a 10-foot jump, so the difficulty will be 3.
And this stairs above him, that's to get to level 3, right?
These stairs above him takes you to the bottom floor.
How do I get to level 3?
These ones.
Alright, he's gonna jump down. To here?
All right.
Yeah.
That would take about like 5 feet of your movement, but give me an endurance. No, give me an athletics check with strength or dex. Difficulty 3. Spectre takes 5 points of direct damage, but just lands on his feet as he just.
Okay, he's gonna continue running to... He's going to... was there any stealth left on his timer?
No, that it's been a little bit.
Okay. He's going to try to shoot the...
He's flanking the Broga, like, so he would have an advantage from that,
Okay.
which would probably counteract the stealth.
Okay, yeah.
4 is a crit.
And that is damage, so 5 damage with acid 1.
All right. The damage does not get through this guy's armor, but he is going to roll against the acid. He is not affected by the acid, but he just feels that the little like acid dart hit him in the back. He's like, "What's with all these needles?" Shit. He's kind of like just trying to get it out of his back. That all for Spectre?
Yeah, that's it for him.
Nora, you are up. You are grappled. You can do your actions. You just have a -2 on any strength and dex checks other than the break action.
Nora
Keep in
is.
mind, you do not have your injury anymore, technically.
Yeah, I know. Nora is going to say, I'm just fucking looking for someone. Maybe you've seen him.
Give me a diplomacy check.
You got
Is it
encouragement.
says to persuade?
Yes, and you are encouraged.
Yeah. Wow.
There you go.
It's a little pause. He's still holding you and goes like, "Right, you want to talk? If you're on a deal or anything, do it without weapons."
I don't fucking have anything unless you count these guns. No, I didn't say that.
He points at Wyatt, like with his chin.
Yoke, you got the Brid bitch out there, right?
Yeah, she bit me.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Nice.
I mean, she doesn't have diseases, right? Fuck. Ask her if she's seen Danil.
Have you seen Danil?
She's got both her hands on your shoulder and she's pulling back from trying to bite your neck. And she kind of like tilts her head and goes like, "You aren't here to take our turf?"
No, we're here for her friend, the one that owns the datapad.
His comms her comms gonna come through and she tilts her head. "All right. If you want something from us, then put your weapons down and we can talk. But you'll be unarmed."
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna wrap up the session.